we back.
And
But so far it's been a pretty decent week. I don't have any really real complaints.
I mean,
this week.
None. Purge shoot went epic.
Yes, that's right. You had your purge shoot.
Yeah,
that was good.
It was. I'm not even gonna lie. Kevin just Afro
Hey,
Sensei.
Afro Sensei.
He Afro Sensei.
He Afro Sensei.
He came through with it all. So
shout out to Afro Sensei. Make sure you check out his CTT Insider. Went live last night. You definitely get an insight of who Afro Sensei is, what inspires him, who he wants to work with, and he goes in detail about his project that is out called the Joy Fantastique. So make sure you guys check that out on all streaming platforms. Hey, you bring me joy.
I legit hate y'all.
Hey, Mika Bean is in the comments, y'all. She is under the weather, so she will not be with us live, but she pretty sure she's gonna be with the shits in the comment section.
Why we gotta be the niggas though?
See what I'm saying?
And that's why I'm off camera.
You know what? It's okay. We still love you, Mika Bean.
Alright, so I want to start on a high note. Laughter. What I thought was so funny this week is K Camp going in with Prairie View College. So their homecoming is coming up, and it was announced that K Camp was gonna be one of the headliners to perform. And all the students took to Twitter to complain, say he don't have any hits, why they invited K Camp. Like they was really dragging this man through Twitter mud. And he was like, I'ma still pull up regardless of what y'all talking about. And then he was like, nah, I'm not coming, and dropped this record for all the students.
Right.
Bruh, so what are y'all, how y'all felt about that?
Petty,
I mean,
but I like it.
They didn't have to go in because at the end of the day, it wasn't his choice. He didn't say, take me, that's it, nobody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They really have to go with their campus activities board committee and go talk to them about it.
Because they was the ones that said, hey, let's bring K Camp.
He's in our budget.
Right, that's true too.
Right.
People got budgets. So,
I wonder how much it is to book K Camp.
I don't know.
We can bring
How much
them.
is Prairie View willing to pay?
Right about that.
We can bring them to Culture Fest.
But you alone
No,
I got this track too.
He don't.
He
No.
ain't a nigga that bitch with school supplies in the bag.
With scissors. With scissors, yeah.
We got
It could work.
cut
We
out,
can make
we
that
got
work.
cut out scissors.
Right,
We can make that work,
Got
yeah.
school supplies, some jumbo scissors and all that.
I can't
Was
say
he in
it.
there?
I don't know.
Bruh.
No.
But I don't think he really deserved the slander that he
I don't
got.
think so either.
He didn't.
But
But that's
that's
why I like. That's why I love the petty. Because I mean,
That's this era, though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying that's what they take to
So-
they gon'
and
troll the nigga.
take it down.
okay.
Yeah.
So when he hit back, now
Now they feeling the way.
now you feel some type of.
Oh, you responded to us. They really did feel away
You
like
mad
in the
because I
tweet.
had something to say back.
You just went.
But somebody
But
was
again, that's his era.
somebody said to any rapper trying to get on, you need to make a reverse diss track to K Camp. That's just how you gonna get on right now.
Yo, big
AJ?
fan.
Did you know that, Jay?
AJ, my dancer.
That's what you gotta do with the reverse diss track.
That's it.
That's it.
Bust a routine.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure we got the people to get it choreographed.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That thing, make it happen.
Make that.
Shoot
I got
it.
y'all. I got
Boom.
y'all.
Bam.
She recording the song.
Hey.
Yes, I was.
She hosting it.
Oh, she hosting it?
It's a mixtape
Hey,
now.
we
Hey,
got
yo,
Luke back
it's a
here
true
gonna
lady.
record for
We
us.
coming here with this diss track. Straight to you, K Camp with your bitch ass.
We love you,
Insert
BB.
air horns.
I'm gonna talk as that nigga tethered.
Cut up, bitch, y'all.
I'm gonna cut off. My whole fucking tethered out here.
Y'all stupid, bro.
He looked tethered in that video though. He was promoting it.
I ain't even hear his
Like-
diss track, bro.
I ain't heard this track either.
I don't think I'm
It was
gonna check
alright.
it out. I heard Chingy new song.
Oh, bro, I didn't even. Oh my
I
god.
didn't even mean to bring that topic up. It just
Why'd
kinda-
you bring that?
It just
shit?
kind of.
Oh,
Why?
I put it in the group
Went right
though.
into that, yeah.
No, he's talking about he filmed it. He had nothing to do with the wardrobe.
That nigga had on like it looked like suspenders, but it was a backpack.
Turn backwards.
How old is Chingy?
Too old to be doing this shit.
Man, that shit was horrible.
I was like, what is
The
this?
song was bad. The video
Stuck in that
was
right
bad.
third
What was
area.
the song?
That nigga started the song off
Just
saying,
like that or
I'm gonna
something
put
like
all
that.
my chains on. Then he had like 2 little tiny ass chains on at the end of the video. I was like, my nigga, like what? What? What are you doing?
Remember me? Yeah, Stingy.
Yo, dumb ass now.
No, I don't.
No, I don't at all, bro.
That nigga had a room at the Comfort Inn. That nigga was at the
Hi,
Comfort
kid,
Inn.
man.
Shout out to the company, and I'll be there this weekend. I might
Oh,
see
man,
Chingy.
let me chill.
He gonna see Chingy.
Chingy should have dropped a diss track on fucking K Camp.
He should've.
He could have won over the student body at the end.
Where y'all at?
Oh
Bring
man.
Jiggy down here.
Bro, now that's who I would have been outraged by. You wanna bring Chingy? Even though he did go on tour with B2K, and I just so happy I went to that tour stop in Shreveport, and he only did it like 2 songs, and he was
That's all he
like,
had was 2
What's
songs.
the
He
song?
only had those.
Right There?
Right There.
And Holiday Inn?
No,
One
Yellow
Call
Love
Away?
That Chicken Head.
It was probably the new song.
I think he did.
It was not the new song.
I think he did One
It
Call
was
Away.
one called Trash.
Or did he just do one song?
It was. I swear it was right there, and he right.
Did
Did
he
he
write
right?
it
He came in. He did.
Right there, right there,
That
But
was it.
y'all here, yeah.
Cause like the Yin Yang Twins was up there for a long time.
They got a discography. They got some stuff.
Bro, the Yin Yangs, I was like, damn, them niggas was going hard.
But they ain't bring Chingy back out.
Chingy came out and went back off stage.
Who's the opener that?
What was
He
K
was
Camp?
a brand
No,
opener.
he was not an opener. He came in the middle of the Yin Yang Twins act.
It was. It was like we just got time to wait for the real people to come, so we got Chingy. That's what it felt like.
Damn. Like that.
Chingy, get your dumb ass out here. Okay, go ahead.
Well, since you broke it
Need an
in.
extra 2-minute extension.
Bro, cause like Mario was really on the stage for a long
I
time.
fuck with Mario.
Who else was on that tour? There's a lot of people on that
It
tour.
was, that tour was lit. Okay, so when we
What?
came, it was Lloyd.
Yeah, Lloyd.
Um,
He was up there for a good little while too.
so Mario,
Oh.
Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, Pretty Ricky,
Ricky.
Yin Yang Twins, Chingy
Chingy.
Preview, Bobby Valentina. Bobby Valentina was first, and we
Oh, we
missed him.
missed him. Okay.
He was first. Then you had B2K, and then you did the Morion solo thing, and then
Bow Wow wasn't there?
Okay.
no, baby B2K. They should have had Sammy on that bitch though. So I think, no, Sammy should have been a part of that tour. He even tweeted that he was upset about that he wasn't a part of that tour.
I think he would have did like his adult music, or he would have did I like the way.
I think he would have did. I think he would have eased
that was
into
other
the
little boy.
dope. No, that was Sammy.
Okay, what's the other little
Corey.
one?
I'm talking about Lil Corey.
Lil Corey.
That's what I'm thinking
But
about.
this was beefed out. Well, I remember them being beefed out when we were younger.
And it was like, you know,
What y'all beefing
Romeo,
about? What y'all beefing
Bow
about?
Wow.
Yeah.
The same concept.
I think they created the beat.
I know.
Hey,
Yeah,
Romeo had a
yeah,
diss song called like "You Can't Shine Like Me," where he was like in New Orleans
Yeah.
and he was like
He had the
with
baby wings on
a
his back.
bunch of like gangster niggas.
Oh,
I was like,
Yeah.
but that's not where you at with it. like,
Exactly.
yeah, them your peoples, but
But that
chill out,
ain't you.
chill out. And he was dissing Bow Wow, like you can't shine like me.
James and Yin Twins.
Oh, that's right, because one of the Yin Yang Twins look like James.
Damn.
Swear to God.
That's when you tell me.
Damn. That's
James look like he wanted to cut her.
James was up there
So that's
twice. He was up there for Yin Yang Twins. He was up
And
there
the
for
Memorial.
Bro,
Bro, I swear to God. I swear.
performances and cheating.
At least you perform on the team.
Y'all, I swear. When the Yin Yang Twins up there, I was like, nigga, is that James up there? Because James didn't go with us. I was like, is that James up there?
He was
And
busy
we-
that week.
My schedule was
That
pretty
nigga
packed that
booked
week.
and busy, nigga.
Bro, I was like, he moving like James. I was like, bro, I swear to God, it looked like James. We just was so stuck on him. We was like, well, he is from the Atlanta area. Yeah.
GA and some balls, son.
But I think like if K Camp would start, even though I'm not looking for his music right now, I think if he would start to perform, I would be all in that shit. Cause I mean, he had some dope tracks.
like he had those tracks that you heard in the club.
Right.
Like, at the
Right, we
club.
didn't realize it was him.
How many
Yeah.
K Camp songs you think you can name?
At
Like
least
he do got some
one.
bangers, like for real.
Snip, snip, oh, That's not his. It's a parody of the song.
But that's his song.
Yeah, cut the bitch off.
What's the one that the accused Nas to?
It's like 4 songs that
I know about 4 K-Camp songs.
I can't name them right now.
4 K-Camp.
I know about 4. A good solid 4.
Cut that bitch
But
off.
it's a bunch of them. He got a bunch of records
Yeah, he got some
though.
Was he Money Baby? Was that
Yeah,
him?
Money
Baby.
Money Baby, Money Baby. DeMar
So, I
actually
know,
wrote the lyrics to that.
He got
Oh,
some.
shit.
I know that
features
because the
too,
Childish
you know?
Gambino.
Hmm.
I didn't even know the K-Camp version until after Childish Gambino version came out.
Really?
Real shit.
Of
The
what?
Money
Yeah,
Baby?
that money, baby. Like, cause he redid it on
He did. Charles Gambino.
yeah, I can't remember the name of that album.
Damn.
Yeah,
K-Camp, so Money
he got some
Baby.
hits though.
Cut the bitch off. I mean, he was showing all
What's
his
his
plaques.
first, like, big song?
It was
Cut
cut
It
the,
Off.
it was.
Oh, I thought he had something
Cut it
before
off.
No, it was that one. Cut it
I sound
off.
like somebody in the comments. Cut it off.
Cut it off right now. What else he had?
I said, whoa.
That's the same song.
That's
Yeah.
what
I know. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's
okay.
it. I vibe with that song.
Yeah, I would have turned the fuck up. I was like,
I'm still regardless. I mean, hey, you got somebody that came. So
I was
shit.
like, K-Camp.
Wait, so they don't have a performer? They didn't have one?
They have replaced the performer with YFN Lucci. I think it's worse.
He got good bangers
He got
too,
his
but
stuff.
like I just
I
wouldn't
don't
want
know
to see
any
him.
I wouldn't.
Lucci songs.
Key to
I
the
don't
Street.
listen to him.
I bet you home.
That's it. That's all I know.
No.
Key to the Street.
No.
You know Key to the Street.
I know you
AJ.
know Key to
Stop
the
lying.
I don't know.
Who?
What's that one he got? He doing something for his family. Whose song it is? It's Yellow Beezy.
Now that's where I'm out the conversation.
When you like, people depending on me.
Oh, Turn Up For a Chick. That's
Oh, that's
K-Camp.
K-Camp.
turn
Turn
up
up
for
for
a check.
Oh, bro, I would have got lit. Oh,
Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't
Oh,
tell
he
you.
was, well, that wasn't his song, but he was
What?
on this Snooty Wild song that made me.
he on this song?
Yeah, he is the one the chorus.
That made me.
Yeah, fucking
That made
made
me.
me.
That my family deserve.
All right, moving on.
Well, nothing.
No, how made me go?
That shit that made me.
Snooty Wild.
That shit that made me.
Yeah,
In that manner?
Yeah, I think so.
that's how I said it.
That shit that made me. Don't question me. I don't know now.
What's the song when the nigga rapping in the chorus? He's talking about, I'm doing this for my family, for the people that deserve.
You talking about that song? 'Cause people was like, he was saying something
that
else.
Shit that made me.
Yeah, that made me.
Okay, I know that song. But it's another song.
You talking about that?
Whose song was that?
I know what you're talking about because people thought he was saying something else. Oh, I know what you're talking about because it sounded like he was saying something else.
But he was like, I do this because they supporting on me.
No.
That's on me, baby. No, that ain't
It's
the
Yellow
song.
Beezy. But that's not the song you're talking about. Though.
No.
So I
Put
know
that
what
shit
you're
together.
talking about.
I am. I'm running it all together.
Damn
And the
DJ.
next topic.
Me,
He vocal
baby.
DJ
Hold
over
on.
here.
Next topic, because we don't know the fucking
Right.
Wait, I'm gonna be stuck. I need to know
I
this
know what
song.
you're talking about.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I want to play it and get it like played.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
That's the family deserve song?
No.
I deserve.
Is it? I think it's by Yellow Beezy.
Kim had talking about lifestyle because we couldn't understand the lyrics. But
But I know what she's talking about because it's a song that's like, I'm trying to support my family. It's like that. But
I got him on my back.
That's a
I don't
K-Camp
know.
song.
Listen to that shit.
Is it that song?
It was hot last summer.
It's either by Young
Greatness
Greatness or
Yeah.
Young
Oh!
Moolah.
Hey, not Young
Young,
Moolah. Ayo.
no,
Yeah.
that wasn't a Young Greatness song?
And
Am I
No.
thinking-
That's not Young Greatness. It's like,
You was wrong earlier too. This might be.
I think that's Young Greatness.
No, that's the Moolah.
can they be wrong twice?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
for my moolah.
Yeah, I know. No,
Yeah,
that's
but that's not the song
another
you're talking about. But it's another song. But it's like
Oh.
he's like, I'm trying to do it for my family, but
Yeah.
it sounded like he was saying something
I
else.
got him on my back.
You
Yeah.
know, he literally spent 5
Yeah.
minutes on some shit.
Wait,
They don't know
what was
Nobody
what
knows
was the
this
big
song.
dude?
You know, it's still.
It was a little. I think it was
Oh.
Yellow Beezy.
Nah,
I
I'm
know what you're talking
thinking,
about,
Look up
but
Yellow Beezy singles.
Bruh,
I know what you're talking about, but it's not Yellow Beezy. It
I was
was
thinking
before
of
Yellow
the
Beezy.
big dude.
Who?
T Grizzly?
No, not
he
that
signed. I think he had signed the Cash Money or something.
That song was
He
like
was
the
like, I'm
song
up
of the
in New York,
summer.
rolling
Like
around looking for Charlamagne.
it was like everybody could like relate. Like, yeah, I'm out here hustling. I'm doing my 9 to 5. I'm living my life to support these people.
It was a 2016 song. I tell you that right now.
So, boy, he did a song with Holly.
2 times?
Yeah, it's like he a big nigga.
T Grizzly?
No, man.
Oh, the other nigga came here. Sean,
Yeah.
something Sean.
Yeah.
The Rest of Sean?
The Rest of
Yeah.
Sean.
What was
That
the song?
wasn't
That
him.
wasn't the song?
I don't think so. Look it up.
Oh, dang, what was his
No.
first song that came out?
I just remember him saying some shit like, I was rolling around New York looking for Charlamagne. And it went into the chorus, but I don't remember what the chorus was. Man, what was it, dude, man?
I'm feeling
I
myself.
don't know.
But
Man.
no, chill.
Man, this shit got me.
Yeah, man.
What
Okay,
is
so
that?
5
Oh,
minutes is something
man.
nobody knows.
I know, but
What was his name?
I can't even, I don't
With
know.
the rest of the song?
The Red.
yeah, the Rest of Sean. It was,
I'm so
you
lost.
know, got her family on my back.
No, it was like,
What was it?
I gotta feed the family. It was like, I gotta feed the
Yeah,
family.
gotta feed my family. Is it
Gotta
Ed?
You like feeding the feed.
Got a
The family on the
family to
feed.
feed.
Oh!
Got a feeding on me.
Yeah,
Yeah, hey.
depending on me.
It's hey.
Hey, they depending on me. Depending on me.
First off, I didn't know the words to that
How
song.
many
so-
times I've been sitting there
I
saying
don't know.
that's a? It's called.
I
a.
said it, and I started doing
Hey.
it with you.
First things first.
Yeah, she said got a family to feed,
Yeah.
got a family to feed.
Yeah.
Cause we thought you saying gotta find me your fiend, gotta find me your fiend.
Maybe he was.
He
But no, he said I got a
His
family to
family.
feed.
But that's how he's feeding his family.
He was feeding
That's
they're
it.
depending on me.
Depending on
Squirrel.
me.
It's a.
I got but
Oh, I'm thinking of Hardaway. That's the song I was
yeah, you
thinking
think
of.
about Hardaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Lucy though.
All right, so about K Camp.
Yeah.
So,
Who was the hardest song? I know it's A though.
Rob D on the phone, popping. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No step, tripping on crew, boom.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was
Still don't know the
shit.
words. Yeah. Let's go.
Nigga said I never thought he said that.
I know she did.
No, it was she said.
Oh.
She said she never thought he
Lord, I can't.
They was with my song, bro. Like,
And you got lost there.
Yeah, and you got lost.
You just lost it. But
Got
it's
a
back.
family
You
to
back.
feed, got a
It's
family
back
to
though.
feed.
You got on the
Depending
title
on me,
playlist.
depending on me.
Well,
that's
If
not
you
anything
don't
I've been
believe
listening
in
to.
that, I said,
I don't got nobody children talking about I got a family. Why I'm resonating with that song?
I
You
don't
do have a
know.
family.
You got a fan?
she was feeding me.
Gotta do this for Bree. Alright?
We did this for Bree.
Alright? Gotta do it for Bree. Gotta do it for Bree.
Depending on me.
Depending on me. Nigga,
If you don't believe in that.
Oh, yeah, childish. But they said K Camp was coming to Alexandria. I wouldn't go.
Okay.
I ain't
I
gonna
wouldn't be going.
What happens if they come?
I ain't gonna.
Y'all think you can sell out the Coliseum?
You couldn't sell out good time. Huh?
Kim emoji face.
Oh man, the talented lady.
Well.
I'm cackling.
Well,
You got-
with the heart, I ain't.
Nah, I think if they said he was coming to like a club or something, probably people would go.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Kate got a set of twins.
Oh shit.
Chill out.
Mika ass will do it.
Ooh, bro. I didn't even go when Carrie Houston came to town. I didn't even go to that concert.
I don't think nobody did.
I say that.
I
I
don't
think it was poorly advertised for one.
It was.
Yeah, it
It was
was.
poorly advertised. I remember that.
The best advertisement was Gates, kind of.
I wouldn't even all that.
That's what I'm saying.
It was a nice crowd in there.
I don't even think I saw Gates post about it.
That's what
He
I'm saying.
did. Gates did, and then he did a Insta story saying that he was in the city. Cause I remember posting that to let people know, like, hey, he did that.
On the day of
That day?
Mm-hmm.
No, that ain't
But he
marketing.
did post he posted the flyer and he made a video saying he was coming.
Do y'all think like they gotta pay an artist extra to promote something, or should the promoters actually be promoting it?
I think that they should all come in the contract. Like the promoters have to promote it because that's your job. But I also think like in the contract between them, and this is what we expect and require from you
Right.
as an artist.
That came
Right,
up
right.
like Kevin Hart, I think, like sometime last year. Or the year before then.
Oh yeah, about his
You talking about-
Instagram,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
extra. He's like you got to pay him extra to promote stuff on his
Mhm.
Instagram. but it's also like you're a part of it, so it's your project, right?
You
That's
get your
right.
pay.
I gotta see both
I
sides.
take my
though.
portion.
You don't have to post
Right.
everything on Instagram.
Yeah, because like as a promoter, that's kind of your job. Like
Mhm.
it says it in your job
Job
title.
title.
Like you are supposed to be promoting this.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I feel like as an
But
artist, I
also-
would want
I'm
to
saying,
tell
as an artist, I would
everybody,
want to. I
when
ain't feel like I'm
at-
obligated to, especially when I got
Yeah, like,
mine.
I'm
This is
not
my set
obligated.
fee. I'm getting this regardless, so I ain't
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
promote
have
shit.
to.
Right.
But
You're paying
I
me.
will, because this is gonna market me, gonna boost
Yeah.
me.
I'm gonna put it, but
Yeah.
but me as a promoter, I would put that in the contract. This
Yeah,
is
it's
a
smart.
must.
It's smarter to do
I mean,
that.
And I was like, we need, because promoters always forget about interviews. That shit is important because when you have your favorite radio personality or anybody who does interviews that interviews the people, it makes it more tangible and more realistic.
Right.
So they're like, dang, okay, such and such talk to him, man. So that means, and that person is that person's job to bring it out of them what they're gonna present at the event, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why that shit work full circle, but people don't see it.
Cause like even just kind of using that Gates as like an example, like
Mm-hmm.
if 2 to 3 weeks out from it, if he
Yeah.
would have started mentioning it more,
Yeah.
like
It'd have been hella.
it's people that would have fucking drove from
Mhm.
That's what happened
from
with
Texas
us
that would have came over here to see
for
it.
D1. That's what happened for D1.
Mm-hmm.
When D1 put it on his Instagram and Facebook that he was coming, it was people that pulled up just for D1
Mhm.
performance.
Somebody
Drove
drove
around
from
the
like
street
Houston
for it
that
and
day.
all
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
remember
did
that. Yeah.
To see this man perform in
But he was
Alexandria.
going to Houston.
Right. But they still had
So I
to
can
see.
be able to touch him in this small city.
Yeah.
I mean,
He did. I mean, he created intimate moments with everybody that was out there that wanted pictures or whatever. So, but like that's important. So that's why me as a promoter, I'm like, look, I need this, this, and this, and this. I
Right.
require this from y'all.
Right.
that's what made me think about when we went to the Migos in Lafayette. We were like, are they really coming?
Right. Because we didn't know. Because the
Didn't know.
Migos ain't
Yeah.
posted.
They did post it once though, but they was
I
like
mean,
on a
but you-
jet.
Yeah.
But they happened to be on a
If
jet
you-
to come
To come to Lafayette.
Lafayette.
I'm about to
So
say,
it's
but if
like,
you
put
post
them on a
but
jet.
as an artist, if you post it once, I mean, I want to reach out to all the people I can get to come to this.
Yeah, I'm
venue.
gonna post a couple times.
So I know that there are people that the promoter ain't gonna be able to reach that I can reach.
Exactly.
Right, because
Yeah.
they follow my page.
Right. So what sense does it make for me to put all that weight on the promoter when I know
Right.
I can at least help promote, and push
Yeah,
my
they help
own.
your merch
Especially
sales.
in like a small
Exactly.
city, like
If it's a smaller market,
Like,
and
that
these
shit gonna
people
go
know.
up. Yeah.
If you want to get your money at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You don't want no
You gonna
problems.
make extra money coming to
Yeah.
a smaller city.
Right.
Because it's not hurting you. It's not gonna
Right.
hurt you to make a profit.
Whatsoever. It's
Right.
these people coming to see
You
you.
delete it
It's
after the event if you
I'm
want
gonna
to.
say,
Right.
you can delete it the next day.
Half of them
know?
do that though.
But it's
Right,
it's
right.
for you at the end of the day. This is something that you're doing. You
Right,
want
nobody-
people to come.
Because nobody wants to come perform at a empty venue.
No, so
And I think about, I always think about when Slim Thug was on the couch on 106 Park. He had just dropped the album that day, and he had to come to Alexandria and perform at the VFW. What the fuck? I was
The
like,
boy came to the beat.
I'm like, bro, this man was literally just on 106 Park, sitting on the couch, and he flew from New
but
York
that's like
to come perform at this
just for
nasty-ass venue.
a southern artist from that era though,
Yeah,
like they would understand the importance of like
Oh,
them small
definitely.
markets like that.
definitely.
So
But a lot
So that's
of
dope.
people in the industry don't appreciate the smaller markets because those are the people that's really streaming your music.
Yep.
That's real talk, for real, for real.
well, even outside of streaming, them the people who
Yeah.
actually gonna buy it.
Yeah,
Buy the
this
track,
is
buy the
true.
album, buy
They
the
gonna
It's
track.
true.
actually buy it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true because they don't. I ain't gonna say they don't have the technology, but some people love
Don't have access to
behind.
it.
Yeah, that's the big
you ain't got no phone.
flip phones.
Flip phone.
I know about 10 niggas with flip phones.
Is he playing?
And they
for them.
government phone.
But
Yeah,
but-
they-
Trapping off the
government.
government phone.
Oh,
They can
Oh,
see you.
yeah.
they know where you are.
Everything you see.
Alright?
This is my burner. No,
Right.
that shit burn it up. Because the
It's
red
your tracker.
flags. Yeah.
So if you were the promoter and you had to plan a perfect concert, who you bringing?
What to wear?
You're bringing it to Alexandria.
I just
that's a good
shit.
question.
Boosie?
No, we tired of them.
You gonna have
I'm
Boosie?
saying, what you trying to
You
seal
gonna
it
bring all
out?
the A-Sound
No,
legends.
that's why.
I'm saying,
Trinity
like,
Gate
so when
gets
you,
sold
that's
out.
why I asked what's the area, like, because
It's Alexandria.
you gotta, that's who gonna
Yeah,
get the
I mean-
people out though.
I think
Facts.
I think
Level up a little.
What-
tagging on Boosie too, whatever.
But I'm
Bring
saying,
the people out.
what
Boosie and
new
Friends.
artists,
Who? Boosie and Friends.
what new artists can come out here and
I think Meg
sell
is-
it out?
I think Meg Thee
Meg
Stallion.
could.
Yeah,
Yes,
maybe
I
that
mean,
City Girls.
Our City Girls. I think they would definitely.
Any the little new boys,
Who?
Blueface or something.
You think
Blueface
NBA?
not
You
selling
think?
out.
NBA
Oh,
Youngboy.
Youngboy, yeah,
Youngboy.
Youngboy.
I just watched
Yeah.
a little white
Yeah.
girl word for word rap NBA Youngboy. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
NBA Youngboy.
Youngboy, yeah, he'll pack it out.
Who else would I know? I definitely would bring Meg Thee Stallion. You think
Dang.
Cardi B would sell out here in
What's supposed to
Alexandria?
come here?
She was supposed to come here. It was rumored, but then it didn't happen. It was supposed to be like a New Year's Eve thing.
See, man, like it's bad because I feel like these are artists that people want to see, but they don't necessarily want to pay.
The money.
Right.
What you
Right.
gotta
Right.
pay to see
Right.
Cardi compared to,
Meg.
even though Meg hot, like what
Yeah.
you would have to pay to see Cardi compared
Yeah.
to what you would have to pay to see Meg.
Mhm.
Like you're gonna get more people wanting and willing to pay for that Meg.
Because
ticket.
you can
Right.
pay $40 for a Meg Thee Stallion. ticket,
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty
you're gonna
sure.
have to go up for a Cardi
Yeah,
ticket.
yeah, I believe like $85
You know what
or
I'm
up.
saying?
And you have to think about the people outside of Alexandria.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Driving to Alexandria.
People
Right.
forget to promote to those people.
Because at the end of the day, people gonna drive. Just like we drive to New Orleans, we drive
Yes.
to Shreveport, we
Right.
drive to Lafayette.
Right. People
They
will
charge
drive in.
people with the same
Same
exact
exact thing.
thing.
You have to promote in those markets. And with technology, it's so simple to do it.
So
Because
All
you
you
can
gotta do is pick your region.
buy ads,
and everything.
Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram ads, Snapchat ads.
Put them ads on.
Bruh, we had Snapchat ads. I think we reached like 56,000 people on Snapchat for them few days, and then Facebook and Instagram ads. We reached a bunch of people on there too because you did the IG story ads. Because people watching the stories, and they gonna watch the ad. If the ad is catching,
Mm-hmm.
They watching it.
Gotta catch your
Big
eye.
facts.
bruh. So if you got a Meg Thee Stallion come to
Twerk.
Alexandria.
What? I'm going down there.
Yeah, all you gotta do is swipe
Oh,
up
it's
to
a
buy the
$30
ticket.
ticket. You got somewhere, right? Let's
It's
go.
so
Let's
simple
get it.
to buy the tickets, bro. Swipe up.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
You can
It's
open
gonna
up.
cost $40.
Yeah.
You gonna check it out.
I was so pissed off because at the very last minute, I was like, I'm going to go see the 85 South Show. Bree left me her car and everything. But then the tickets
Yeah.
were sold out. That day, I was trying to buy them that day, and they were sold out. I was upset.
Now that I didn't see no promotion for, but you don't need no promotion.
I
That-
saw
Yeah,
promotion
I-
for that. I saw people talking about it on
I said that's
Facebook.
what I saw. I saw
I
people
just
talking
see
about
the
it. People that were
event.
going
Right.
to
Yeah,
it.
and
and
when I
all
saw
that
the
stuff.
event itself,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going.
But what made me
But
feel the
outside
way
of that-
about the 85 South Show is that it was a bunch of local people that went to go support their live podcast, but don't support the local podcast.
At all.
And this is just,
everywhere.
it's just as funny content.
Yeah. It's just because of the status of the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Mhm.
The credibility.
They
It's
go
much-
for everything.
As
Yeah.
much as I didn't like to agree with Dapper Dan, he did make sense. You know, Charlamagne asked him in an interview and asked him
yeah.
like, why you think people don't support black-owned businesses? And he was like, because people want to be associated with luxury or the finer things or what's hot or what's popping versus Joe Blow who regular.
And again, it's like, and that's a deeper
Right.
conversation all in itself
That's
because
Yeah.
whole deeper
so what he's saying is like about the time it's gonna take for a black-owned business to catch up to Gucci.
Yeah.
Like Gucci gonna like
Beat the
be out of
past.
there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the flip side of that, to Charlamagne's point, is the reason Gucci can be out of there is because it's being supported. So
Mhm.
if
And it's
like
being
that
supported
support
by the
that's
same black people
being
as-
yeah, like
Gucci.
if that support was taken away, and everyone who supported
Oh, sorry.
Gucci did,
AJ
even
brand.
though Off White,
They did AJ brand.
you know what I'm saying? Like if it was
Like,
something like that, I was like it'll go up.
Yeah.
But again, it's
Kind of goes back to that Black Wall Street issue, like we was discussing earlier. Like,
Yeah.
we don't support each other, but we expect each other to support us.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm,
Yeah.
it's like if I don't support you, how you expect me to support? You know,
Bruh, I see this meme all the time. It's just like, sis, you don't even speak to nobody. How you expect somebody to buy
To
your
support
lashes, shades, and them
Right.
cheap ass clothes?
Right.
I'm like, damn.
Like,
I'm seeing that one.
I'm
That's
not
very
gonna lie.
specific.
I've seen
Really?
it so many
no,
times.
but like it's true though, because like I support
Like,
everybody I'm around.
Yeah.
Like I buy so much stuff that I really don't even need to use.
man, I'm
Right.
telling you.
But I support
I just-
them just because
Facts.
I done spent the
I
bag
want
on
them
stuff
to-
that like I'm like, oh alright,
Yeah.
I ain't need
Yeah.
it.
you
I always
need
look
this.
for
I
a
don't
way
need
to
my lashes, but
connect
you know what? Gotcha.
everybody. You know
Somebody
what I'm
gonna
saying?
You know what I mean?
I'm like, oh, you need a dancer? Oh, let's call James. Either
Yeah.
he can film it, Bree can film it. We know dancers, we know this, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
that's I've always just been that way.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in trying to support all the locals that we have. I mean, you rarely get me to buy anything that's product endorsed.
Yeah.
Except for my Nikes. I'm sorry, I'm gonna continue with Nike forever.
And stop looking for discounts in front of
Please
people's
do.
Man.
prices.
Bro,
Please.
let me
I
tell
can't.
you.
It's sometimes I pay more than what like people asking for sometimes.
Bruh, people be asking me, okay, so I now with the whole interview thing, I got charged for that because it's my time to sit down with you, and it's my time because I gotta edit this shit up and I want to make it look presentable,
Right.
and I'm putting it on my platforms, like it takes time. So I was telling somebody that I sent them a whole contract because I was like, okay, what date are you interested in? And I write something up and send it to them and like, you know, this is the price, this is why, this is the price, and niggas get upset about it. Like, oh, a nigga from Natchitoches was like, do you know who I am? I work with Yella Beezy producer. And I was like, I didn't even respond back. I was like, you don't know who I am. And that I don't even need to argue with you about $100.
We'll
It ain't-
see.
it ain't that
I work with
serious.
Yellow Beezy producer, but you don't want to pay $100.
That's what I'm saying.
Contradicting yourself, like you're saying.
Bruh.
Like I
And
get
then,
people
like-
all the time tell me I'm too expensive, but I'm like, I don't think I am.
Right, I'm really giving this shit away.
'Cause-
How much you pay for
Your price,
how
your
much you
price.
pay for what you call them interview?
For Smalls?
Yeah.
Smalls, shit, it was like 500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I'm gonna say this. Like I went to Miami and this woman paid me $600 for 3 pictures, and I was like, well, shit, I'm in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
And again, it do fall back on like location too.
Now,
Like
I was gonna say
yeah,
now.
and the platform.
I told her I was gonna give her the pictures. You know what I mean? Just cause I took them, I was like, "Hey, I got this now, so you da da da." She looked at it. Oh, these are dope. Wow. And hit me on my cash app, and I was like, "Oh." She was like, "I'm gonna cash app you some money." Okay, cool.
I'm about to start charging for verses.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Like,
So-
no bullshit. I
You
said that
should.
like in 2020, like
You
It's
should.
alright.
This is
unless
your
I rock
time.
with you, like and I'm
Yeah.
talking like I gotta like rock with you.
Don't
you.
charge me. I want a verse though. I want a dollar.
I'm gonna run that bag up for you.
Run it up, AJ. She
Matter of
wasting
fact-
your time.
Matter of, hey, first off, y'all don't know K Gutter got the lyrics, fam. We already got him
Bro,
mixed
I
up a
was
couple
I was
lyrics.
having this
Right.
conversation with Groove. Like, we both were, and I was telling Groove, I was like, even if niggas they don't pay you for a
Oh, Jay Will
feature,
is good.
even if they don't pay you for a feature, they need to be trying to have licensing, and then you get this percentage of the song when the strings blow, so that way you ain't left in the cold. One of
if
the two.
you using like a artist friendly platform
Mm-hmm.
to get your music on other platforms such as like a DistroKid
Yeah.
or TuneCore, they have artist splits on there
Yeah.
for that exact situation. Like if it's something that you're not gonna pay for, they have it to where you can break down like the royalties and stuff like that,
That's
like
important.
on there. So
That's
it's really no
important.
excuse of why you can't.
James, how much you charge for a dance session?
I ain't thought about none of that.
But like,
I mean, like I'm
your
just
time.
like
know.
for Alexandria,
You're
I
talented.
give away
Thank you.
myself.
I'm speaking life. I speak life into all my friends.
Speaking.
Because like
I'm trying to
I
get
basically
into
give away my
hip-hop
time in
dance
60
class.
hours.
Right.
With $5 a class
Okay.
at one point.
It
Yeah.
was. It was. Now it's 10.
Cause like I mean,
Now it's 10.
facts. Cause like I used to give away my pictures just to learn, and I feel like
Yeah.
now that I know more,
Exactly.
okay, now you're paying for my
Man.
time.
You're gonna know
I
my
will
worth, and you're gonna
never
respect it.
Forget this was like 2000, maybe 12. Whenever Chief Keef like popped off,
Yeah.
like, and that was like the sound, like that Young Chop style
Oh,
beat.
Jay Will.
Mhm.
Man, this dude from
Jay Will
from
special,
Chicago.
man.
Hey, appreciate that gumbo though.
First of
Say,
all,
bro, I need some of that.
But that gumbo though.
that bowl,
I'm appreciating
Jay
you in
Will,
advance for my lunch tomorrow.
Jay Will, that bowl.
Man, what?
When he asked for it, like, y'all can just send me $2 in my cash app. I was like, shit, $2, nigga? Yeah, no, you need
Yeah.
more.
You get it
Yeah,
all.
But,
seafood in there and everything.
But yeah, so a dude from Chicago found me on that piff,
Yeah.
sent me a song to get on.
Mm-hmm.
I just sent it back to him. I was just like, shit, nigga found me out of Chicago. Like,
Right.
the fuck? Like,
Right.
I sent it back to him. He put that shit on, and I don't even remember the dude's name. I don't remember the mixtape or nothing. But when he put it up, he sent me the link to it.
Yeah.
And when I went and listened to it, man, this nigga did mix the shit. he literally took the
What
vocals
you
that I
said.
had
And
sent
sat it
him.
on top of the track.
After my 16, it was still an open spot where like he needed to add the chorus in or something.
Oh wow.
He didn't add the chorus in. Like that shit just went out, and I was like, man, never
Nah,
again
not
Yeah.
again.
will I ever just fucking
Ain't
send
your
somebody
name like
something
that.
like that shit.
Right, right.
I was like, what?
And
You
my
got it.
name on this?
I was
got the
like,
link?
man, huh?
You got the link though?
Hell no, man. That was fucking 7 years ago.
I'm gonna go look it up.
Hell no.
Right, big, I'm with you. Y'all ain't y'all gumbo. I ain't getting none, goddamn.
So first off, I just asked you what your name mean.
We sorry.
No, we're not.
I'm sorry. No apologies.
No, we are not. All right.
Sorry, Bubble Girl.
No, we are not.
No
But
apologies.
yeah, man, I just feel there's definitely time for people to like know your worth. Everybody like, oh man, they get into the bag in Atlanta, they get into the bag in Houston. We can
Right.
be getting to the bag here. You just gotta respect my
See,
hustle.
I feel like this. Too many people where we are right now, they want to get to the bag, but they are seeing the people who are actually progressing
Yeah.
and getting to where they need to be, and
Mhm.
they're just really sitting on their thumbs,
Yeah.
like they not moving. And it's well, such and such is, and they would rather talk about
Watching
you.
their success, man.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they'd rather talk about you and watch you build than to actually get up and do it themselves. Or they want to ride your coattail. Hey man, I know such and such because such and such did this. Like,
Man, real shit. Like, I can definitely say, for as long as I've been like fucking with music, like most of like my relationships that I got with people that's off of music come from me like genuinely just rocking with them.
Mhm.
Like, so
Yeah.
it ain't even something, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it be as simple as somebody got a performance and I might show up. Like,
Yeah.
they wasn't even
Right.
expecting that. Like, a
Yeah.
conversation with somebody who ain't even think,
right.
like, I knew what their music was. And then just
Mhm.
like, nah, bro, I listen to your shit. Like, that shit go a long
Yeah,
way.
it does.
And, like, just being out here and seeing, and I done seen this shit, like, over the years, even before, like, I was serious with this shit.
Mhm.
Like, people get so caught up in, like, they get so caught, because there's nothing wrong with being selfish to the point of, like, you just want to make sure your shit good.
Right.
But when you get so caught up in your shit to where, like, you quote unquote, like, hating on somebody else's shit, that's where, like, the
Facts.
problem at.
Facts.
That's the
You know what I'm
problem.
saying?
Like hitting on that, like you gotta realize there's more than one person in your life. No matter how you look at it,
Stay in your
you
lane.
can say stay in your lane. I can rock that. Like I'm a photographer. I got people like Weird Rabbit, you know, Lindsay, Veronica Lindsay. I got like Vintage Prince. I got dope ass photographers in my lane.
Mhm.
If I don't step my game up,
Hey, it's good of you
continually,
hoes.
if I don't continually try to step my game up and doing what I do, they are gonna just leave my ass.
Mhm.
Because they not sitting
Right.
here saying, "Hey, let me wait
So
till
then
we
that's
get
all.
there."
Stay sharp and stay.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Like they are trying to get better, just like I am. So, if you're not trying to progress, if you're not trying to make yourself better,
Mhm.
then
And focus on the people who are willing to help,
Bro,
as opposed to
right.
putting your focus on the people who not
Real
fucking with it.
right?
I tell this to
for real.
everybody. I had a phone conversation with somebody and it was like they had an excuse for everything. I was like, well, do it this way or do this way. And they just had an excuse for
I can't
everything.
stand that right there. I just stopped talking. If you got an excuse, you asking me for
You
my
don't
advice,
wanna
you
do
got
it.
an excuse for everything. All right.
You don't want to
Is
do
that
it.
what we were
I'm
trying to
just
be
sitting here.
bitches, sir?
I'm gonna hang up the phone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to talk no more. What are we talking about this for? You just want to vent to somebody about how you feel. You ain't actually pursuing the shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Say that then. So I don't waste my energy.
Right.
Right.
I'm
Trying
just
give
listening to you talk.
solutions.
Because I mean, I've given people dope advice. I mean, I've gotten great advice. And
Yeah.
I followed on a lot of great advice. Kimberly gave me some dope advice, and I done followed on it, and it's helped me build.
Yeah, she do alright.
First off, y'all ain't gonna be talking about my Kimberly.
No, we will. We will.
Okay, yes, we will. So, but
Okay,
no,
what?
but like she's giving me great advice.
All on
and
your
my-
platform.
It's fucked up.
all the disrespect. What?
Okay.
But no, like I followed that advice, and I've gained some knowledge, and I've helped others when I could.
Mhm.
Bought merch, done this, done that, and I still
Right.
get people who look at me and say, "You ain't doing enough." And I look at them like, "Well, what you done?"
Mhm.
Man, I don't even rock with them like that. So what you complaining for? Why are you sitting here knocking what I'm doing and knocking what they doing,
Mhm.
and you don't rock with them like that? But you're worried about their success.
Focus on your own shit.
Focus
man.
on your own.
Stay in your lane.
Put your turn signal on before you try to come in by.
Stop curving. Bro, none of this shit we talking about was on.
It was.
We just went off on a team.
It's
I
okay.
just thought about
Really
that.
was.
It's all good though.
I don't even know why you wrote them topics in.
But I was gonna say, but I don't know why you did this.
So K Camp in Prairie View. Alright.
Let me tell you.
Alright.
Woo! You didn't came here.
Alright. Alright.
Come to the circle. You should not be judged.
Bro, so I definitely want to talk about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, and you know there was a snippet from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Kanye West actually, I feel like he finally addressed Kim Kardashian about how she dressed, and saying you know he didn't like that she dressed too sexy, but she also was saying that, well, it's really your fault that I'm here because you don't want to amp me up, boost my confidence. I'm telling me to keep doing this. And so I've done it, and now you feel the way. I'm not changing. I'm not changing it. Especially she talked about, him being on his quote-unquote spiritual journey.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm not there with you, what you're on. So, I don't know. It's just, I feel like,
It's bananas.
With
I'm sorry.
So it's just like, what do y'all think about that? Like, with him addressing her, I think he had a right to as a
yeah, I was gonna say
husband.
he had a right to
Yeah.
address it.
As
He
a
definitely had a
husband.
right to address it.
Facts.
But at the same time,
At the same
it's
time?
like
He built that up.
you built
Yeah.
that up.
Okay.
You built it up. You
know
allowed
what?
that. You allowed that to continue.
How long they been married?
Years.
Oh, it was married for a while.
Shit, longer than
Longer than 10 years?
I
I feel like
thought
it's
it
about
was
10 years, huh?
Probably like 7 or
Yeah, I think
7 years.
7 years. Something makes it
But
7.
even with
I
that,
can
like,
see it.
And that's what she's been.
But I'm
she
thinking,
was that
I'm
when she
thinking
was
like
in
prior
there.
7
She was
years
that when
prior, or prior to the 7 years,
Right.
Mhm.
it was like she was already at this
Right.
sex symbol status.
Right.
Right.
She came
But
into the
he
game
took
at a sex
her
symbol status.
to like another, like it's like how he started dressing her, cause she like at one point he was like a stylist, wasn't it? Like helping her dress and shit. So it's like
okay, but
he dressed her that way.
you
I
didn't.
know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He was
saying.
So-
encouraging her to post the new photos, and
Yeah.
now
Right.
it's like,
Yeah,
right.
Well, he changed. He a new
But you know
man.
what? I'm gonna say this, like,
But then you hitting her bag trying to be changed.
Right.
That's cause she got a whole set of people that follow her just for that.
Yeah.
You realize that it's more than just the bag.
but it's too
That's
late.
cause he ain't getting the bag she getting.
I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta realize, like, she was a name before he even got there.
Right.
True.
And I
For
really,
for that exact reason.
Right, that's what I'm saying. For
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah,
reason, you
for
know
that
what I'm saying.
reason.
You mess with her bag by doing that.
Now-
Mhm.
now it's because, hey, now I'm spiritual. This is the way I feel. Okay, yes, he had the right to voice that, but you can't really change that
Yeah.
because that's how
And he
she's
shouldn't
made
have
her
got. I
money.
mean, I can understand him being upset in her response, but again, as husband and wife, you should be able to have that type of conversation.
Right, I
And-
don't like her response. She was just
Yeah.
real like,
Blunt about it.
Yeah.
I got anxiety.
But so that well, my
Wait,
thing
if
with
I
that
can't be blunt with
is
you, who am I supposed to be blunt with?
yeah. So
Right.
that was my thing with it. Like I didn't really have an issue with like the way she responded because again, like if this my spouse, we've been rocking for 7 years. You should know if you come at me with something,
Right.
the way that I'm gonna respond to you. So like now, I think him getting up and leaving. I think that's how he responds
To everything.
anytime when she say something
And
that
it don't
don't.
And that's
Go
why
this
I
way.
stay right
Right.
there. That's why I stay right
But
there
see,
where it's
yeah,
at.
you know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
realize, like,
He followed them indicators too.
that response is like the spoiled child response. to
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
But this is my thing too. Okay, yes, this is how you started out. But when do you begin your growth process and say, I don't need this to continue
Right,
to
I
get my
mean,
bag too?
she
Okay.
got 3
Right.
kids.
3,
Damn,
4,
that's
they
40.
They 4 kids, huh?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
But again, but you looking
Does
at
it-
you
North,
looking at
South, East,
South,
West.
no, North, Saint,
Chicago.
Chicago, and
It's on.
if
and
they been married for 7
Okay.
and he just got on this journey like hardcore in the past like 2 years.
I feel like he probably been privately asking her to do that to change.
I don't feel
I feel like this is not the first conversation, especially
Right.
how she handled it and how I'm getting anxiety. Oh no,
But
get the fuck on.
look at it like this.
He walked away like I'll do
He
it on
walked away
Friday.
like
But I'm
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
I feel like he didn't have that until
didn't
he
have
started
that until-
going on
Yeah,
own-
whatever
like
this is.
his. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So if that's
right.
something that's happened within the past 2 years,
Yeah.
like if you've been a certain way the whole time you've been talking to somebody, and then they were
So-
just like, even if it was 2 years ago, 2 years is a short time when considering
Yeah.
like the time frame y'all
Right.
been together.
That's a lot.
Like if they were just like, hey, I need you to stop this because I don't like it. Like
Mhm.
you're not gonna, you can't just
I mean,
drop that.
that's
shit.
like me saying, "Hey, I'm a photographer. I don't like the way you're doing this. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like your podcast. Stop it." Are you gonna just stop doing what you do?
But at the same time, I
Boy,
feel
you
like
know-
I haven't
and
seen
you don't get
her
those
out
stupid
as
ass-
much like that though.
It don't. But
I haven't seen I feel like I haven't seen her out as much like this. Like,
she really
and
hasn't.
then-
She has supported him like through a lot.
Well, I'm just saying
And
from like a
she
sexual
hasn't really
standpoint.
been-
Like
Right.
it
That's
may
what
be
I'm
something you
saying.
do, but
She
it's not
hasn't
that
been out
often.
there like that.
Right.
And I also think she toned it down after
She
the
toned
whole
it down,
Yeah.
right.
the whole Paris attack.
Yeah.
When she was robbed and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
She really did.
I came up with my
Right.
memories and I was like, I feel like it was staged. And I was like, that was kind of fucked up for me to say. Who gonna stay?
It was K Camp.
It was K-Camp.
Rob Dunn Paris.
Trying to cut that bitch off.
But can you read Mika's comments? I see Mika saying some stuff.
Because that's who he is.
She didn't
and
understand
that's
the
what he wants
anxiety
to be
either.
allowed to
Yeah.
do.
You do have to leave room for growth and change.
Yeah, you do.
Which
you
isn't
do.
always going to be the same for each of you. And
So, yeah,
she didn't understand the anxiety either.
I think the anxiety was her thinking about what would
He waited till
happen,
the wrong time.
or maybe
really.
what would she be if that's when she exited out. Cause think about it.
She was with Kim Kardashian.
But if you start thinking about how
True.
she feels about herself on the inside,
Oh.
so what if she think that is who she is?
Yeah.
You know what? It's
So
kind of like having your
taking
alter
that
ego.
away from her is
Like,
like
now what
taking
am I?
her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what do I do now?
It's kind of like me.
So
You know what? It's really like her alter ego. It's like Kim Kardashian and the super sexy Kim Kardashian. You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
like
she don't
I
use
can
her
be
name.
me at home.
I was waiting for an alter ego name.
Mania.
Kim K.
Kimmy Cakes. That's what we're going with. Anyway, no, but I mean it's like
I had a.
it's like having those two separates, and
Check
you
out
want me
Flick.
to stop doing what I'm doing, making money to be what you want me to be. And let's really look at it. Kanye ain't the best with money.
Well,
so-
I mean, if we looking at it in
Somebody gotta
terms,
give
if
it
we
back.
looking at it in terms of money though, like I think she got enough business like
She
set up,
does.
not counting pockets, but I think she
Right.
got enough set up to where like I don't really think that hurt her
It's not gonna
pockets.
hurt her.
You know
Right,
what
I
I'm saying?
think if
But-
she would make a brand change, it wouldn't hurt
won't- it won't.
anything.
But it's gonna take time just because, like she said, if he at a point to where he's ready to make his change, if she not at that point yet, like you can't rush somebody to do something they're not ready to do.
I get
Can't rush
you,
that change.
but this is also your husband.
Hey, Kim Bonsi.
Okay. And
So you just 100%
No, like,
do what
that-
you
No, 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 no. I'm not saying jump off the cliff and immediately do it, but you start to
Compromise.
It's like I'm not saying compromise. But if your husband, this is my husband, he's making this statement. Maybe I need to reevaluate some things
Okay.
and figure out how I can slowly make that change.
But I'm saying, what if
That
she?
is not the initial
And again,
response
this is
to
all
anything.
this is all
I get you.
speculation.
No,
But what if she? What
I'm
if
sorry.
the anxiety came from they've had those multiple conversations
Yeah, I get you.
and
Oh,
she
sorry.
keeps trying to tell him like, you know what I'm saying, like,
No, nigga.
you know, what I'm saying? Well, not even just a no, just a like a I'm not ready. But
Yeah, I think she
if
said
he
that.
getting up and walking off, hell yeah.
I mean, like, if you walking out like a spoiled ass
The
child.
fuck?
Man, there's so many of them around for them not to use the word.
Ain't it though?
Bull?
But
Oh.
But yeah, like it's the same. Like I don't know. I just feel like it was a husband and wife
Mika said she
moment
kind of
that was
belittled
just caught on
his
camera.
journey a little
And
bit.
it was like I feel like you said, if the conversation that happened before, his response to it was the same way that I see her response to it. If it's something that
She knew he
they've
was gonna
addressed
get mad at
before,
my
and
mom.
she like, hey, like we've had this conversation before. Like this is
But you know what,
like
though?
this is where I'm at.
But
That-
shit I seen.
it's right before you're about to do an event, though. That's
Mhm.
really something you don't
The
need.
wrong time
Yeah.
to have this
I
conversation.
don't need you like telling me
Fucking
this
around.
ain't
Which
this ain't
is
how I
the
feel.
anxiety.
Like,
It
that's
comes
your
like, hey, I gotta
anxiety
go
right
do
there.
this shit, and you telling me, you know what I'm saying?
Now I'm reevaluating my outfit and all
Right.
this shit.
You know, like
Yeah.
his timing was real bad.
That is you.
Her, like, just as a person, she is super weird.
Man,
As far
Kim
as
done grew on me
anxiety
these past like I don't know, maybe like 3 years.
3 years.
Cause man, I used to hate her. Man, I used to hate Kim K, bro. Oh,
Come on through.
Come on in.
crazy Joe Clark.
I can't stand y'all.
Come in here.
But yeah, but I don't like she didn't grow on me these past couple years. Like she's, and I'll say grow on me in the sense of like I don't despise her. Cause I used to like, like I used to not like
think
her
that just
at
because
all.
of that, like, yeah,
I used to not like her at all.
I didn't
Now
get
I'm
her. I
like,
didn't
okay.
get her back.
Yeah.
Y'all, it was a time
Tell us
where
about it.
I was a huge Kylie Jenner fan. Bruh.
How you do something?
I mean, huge.
Man, that's how I'm about to start. Thank you.
I have not been.
Thank you. person.
I'm not lurking on Facebook to see if
As
AJ.
much as I'm gonna post this last week,
She's a
you
whole
didn't
week.
know.
Yes.
Don't try to do something like that, Chico.
But I was a huge Kylie Jenner fan to the point that I was
Bonte.
I was arguing with Bree about something about her, and I was like passionate.
Yeah. I was trying to tell her her body was fake. She was like, no, it's not fake. It's not fake just because she with a black man. I said,
Nah, that shit fake.
Well, everything with her face.
What you thought was
her
real?
body.
That shit
Oh,
fake.
Her body. Her booty.
Lips, booty.
Them ass was not
Did
real.
you see how she used to look?
That is
Exactly.
yeah.
Bitch,
She
you
started doing
like
like
that.
That's
started doing
because,
squats.
Bitch
y'all,
had AJ hips. So
Makeup can't do that much.
I have been watching her, like, I will basically watch her Snapchat every day. Because, like, this is what social media does. It gives you an insight of, you know, your favorite celebs, I guess. So I've been watching her Snapchat every day. And just, like, the person that she was portraying to be on social media, I was like, dang, she actually a cool person. So, you know, you just start, you know, getting it in your head. And then,
So when it hits you, then
They
it's all
trash.
fake.
I don't know. I think over the years, I was like, all right.
Over years, huh?
So you thought her lips was real?
Well, no, I knew her lips weren't real because I knew she struggled with that. 'Cause she was very open about that. But I was thinking that her, I was thinking that their body, because I was also looking at everybody in the family.
Who also has a fake
There's only
body.
one Amazon in the whole family.
Kendall has no hips.
Yeah, Kent didn't.
Nor does Courtney. Because they're natural.
They're natural.
OJ's daughter, she's fine.
In fact,
Finally.
But yeah, I tell you something. I was
Kendall
really.
built like goddamn boy.
This,
Eminem.
Like-
They got
like
the same
Gumby.
body type.
like Bunty.
Gumby.
She's
Gumby
built like
Bunty.
Bonte.
You just Bunty built up.
Yeah.
But the built that on, boy.
And
But,
that is the new insult for today.
But,
Built by Bonte.
Whatever that is.
yeah, somebody named Monty up here.
Built by Bonte.
But yeah, definitely, you know.
Yeah, okay.
I just feel like it should definitely been handled a different way. Also a different time. Like you're saying, she getting ready to do an event, she preparing for something. The conversation could have been held at different timing. But Kanye ain't tell no lie though. You know.
She didn't tell a lie.
Right.
But you look at Kim and how she's responded to stuff. Yeah, Kim is not really receptive of feedback, of
Yeah.
any kind of feedback, and so I can see why. I feel like this is a cycle conversation. I just feel like I agree with AJ. This ain't the first time he stand up. It just so happened to come up right there. This was a outburst he had in that moment that he said. And Kanye ain't the type to crank, get all out and
Yeah.
shit. So
He just stormed out.
Kanye the type to.
It was how he
get
walked out
mad
though,
and
y'all. It
walk
was
out
hilarious.
You know, I didn't watch y'all.
You didn't listen to me, so leave me.
I'm
Right.
like, okay. He flicked off. He walked out like ran to the car on Friday.
right,
That's how he walked out of there.
defeated.
Legit.
Come on, man. Come on, give me that change. That's how Kanye walked out of there.
But yeah, but like I said, wrong time, wrong like she's not receptive to nothing.
I would say also. I mean, if that's the case, then is it really wrong time? You just shit. That sound like she don't listen to him. That mean that I don't know. I just feel like
He
that's
not
a-
there to his household.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? She runs the shit. She
You
runs
ain't
the
been,
shit.
Was there
you
ever
ain't
a
been
time
head of
we
this
thought-
household. Now you want to come here and drop flicks.
He's one of the black
What's the mama
millions
name?
of the Kardashians.
Chris run that household.
Chris run everybody's household.
I don't
Everybody.
think Chris run Corey though.
Corey
Her-
do his own thing.
Her boyfriend, I don't think Chris run Corey.
He
Throwing
ain't
that
brain
Girl
right
said Corey be
yet.
throwing that good.
Long
Corey having that old good.
He walked in working his shoulders. That's what he do. He walked in working his shoulders.
And
Yeah,
his
do the
Bruh.
step daddy.
His Corey got
Do the
him.
step daddy. Do the step
He got
daddy.
him.
That's how he slid
When
down.
the nigga found out who she was, he like, who you? I quit my job today. I'm gonna focus on this dick.
My job today.
One,
I
two,
knew
three.
Corey. I knew Corey gave no fucks when he said he would beat them
Man.
people children ass. I beat her ass. You gonna do what?
That's right, bitch.
And
Coming
yes,
in.
Like, I'm with it.
I said
I'm
what
with it.
Coming in.
You need to say it again.
yes.
Do I need to write it down for you and email it to you?
Whoop him. Yes, I knew he gave no fucks, and Chris was sitting there like this.
That's right.
He right.
That's Right, somebody needs to do it. I've been wanting to do it all this
Yeah.
time.
Well, speaking of Kanye West, he also was at Howard Homecoming, and he did his, his version of Sunday service. But he made a statement about slave nets, and I only a small clip that hit the internet, but he was giving his little speech or whatever, and he was saying the next time they throw slave nets, we need to move so they don't catch us and put us back into slavery. And I was just like,
everybody don't stand in one spot.
yeah, nigga, what?
What nigga just said? What was
I'm
that?
so confused, and y'all act like y'all get it.
I don't get it.
Okay.
I get what
I
he's
understand
saying.
what he's trying to
Yeah,
say,
I get what
but
he's saying.
it's dumb.
Like, I think he's saying it in the sense of, like,
Everything
don't all, I'm saying, like, I think he meant, like, don't all, like, follow one linear thing to
Yeah.
where they're able to get us off.
Right.
Let's look at it like this. Mental slavery is basically
But don't be out here talking about slave nets and be
Media.
direct with what you're trying to say.
okay.
She do got a point.
We also don't know what else he was saying.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna pull this into my context then, because
Mm.
mental slavery is the issue.
Yeah, it is.
Let's really think about it, because we can all get in our phones,
Yeah.
we can get in behind a computer, and we are all media, 100%. They can tell you anything, like we said before. At one moment we was talking about storming Area 51, the next minute we was all on chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like, and that's,
They did show up though.
but that's what I'm saying. They did do it,
Right.
But how much of that was televised compared to?
Because they killed him.
Right.
We all knew it.
I want to see what's going on in Area 51, but damn,
Going.
Fuck that chicken sandwich.
Right, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
But it's just how quick that they can. It's just how quick the media and how
Right.
people in power can switch your mindset, your
right,
thought process.
right.
So I understand that part of it if I'm gonna take it there. Now, as far as regular dumbass slavery, then that was dumb as shit.
Right. It was just how you like if
I-
that's what you're trying to say, if that's what you're trying to say,
Say it so.
that. Don't say slave.
Well,
nets.
that's
I'm
been his
saying,
problem, though.
But he
He
said
don't
that,
know
but
how
my
to
thing
talk.
about, he said it in the past about the slavery
Yeah.
thing, how he felt like we could have avoided slavery, we shouldn't have did this. So I
Right.
think he meant exactly what he said when he said
Yeah.
next time they throw slave necks, let's not all get caught. I mean, I don't like that statement. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, I get it next time we in the power, in a position of power to next time, but
Well, no, it's
don't make it
next
seem
to
like
it.
the slaves, initial slaves
I
are
know.
out and they
Yeah.
have to get caught.
I don't count nothing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, because they ain't built.
There's a lot of Uncle Tom niggas out here.
Oh, baby.
A lot of shit happening around.
One just got elected back in, but you're
Mm. Well,
With that being said.
And that's facts.
so these next.
All right. Very review.
This nigga stuck on K-Camp.
Oh, that's a good one.
K-Camp had 3 reviews.
And that's the he was talking about.
No,
Stay out
it's a
of
fact.
stay out of
Whole fact.
But it's just like being the person that Kanye West is. You definitely have to be careful with what you say and how you say it because you don't know whose mindset you're gonna influence.
I think
But
we're
he's
beyond
never
that with Kanye.
been that
That's
way,
what I said. I think
though.
we're beyond
See,
that with Kanye because he's never been the person.
Yeah, like from the
Kanye's
first
right.
time he came out, like
Kanye is not a good speaker.
even when I was gonna say even when he was on quote unquote like people felt like he was
Chris Rock
for us,
face.
he just blurted out like
Yeah.
the nigga don't like black people. Like you just said this shit about the president on live TV, like
Oh, Michael Myers' response.
you know what I'm saying? Like so he always been like this.
Chris Rock was sitting next to him, wasn't he?
No, Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker. No, they went to Chris Tucker.
Yeah, Chris was like,
Myers.
Yeah, Michael Myers was next
Michael
to
Myers
him.
was standing to him. He was like,
Wait, Michael Myers.
Yeah, it was
know
Mike
he's
Myers.
talking
about-
No,
Mike
Mike
Myers.
Myers.
that's his real name.
No.
Austin Powers.
Oh,
Mike Myers.
I think he spoke
It's
for
Mike
all
Myers.
black
I'm thinking Michael Myers is
Yeah, he did.
Halloween
He
dude.
did.
Right,
His
right.
name is Mike Myers.
That's what made it so relatable because we agreed. We
His name
know what
is
he was
Michael
saying.
Myers.
I think us as a black community, we all agree with Kanye
Right.
at the time. Like,
It's
Yeah,
Mike
that's what I'm
Myers.
saying.
You know
He
what?
was
What's he like?
quote unquote.
Mike Myers.
Hold on,
Well,
Marie.
switch.
This one is not for you. Y'all just stay over
Yeah,
there.
44 don't like us either.
Let me finish. Now,
44 don't like us either, so.
44.
45.
45.
45.
No, not 44.
Yeah, about
45.
44 is us.
Wait a minute.
45.
Wait, you saw quick. I went 44.
But Agent Orange
Was
on
he
the other
really,
hand,
though?
that nigga there, he
Yes.
I don't know.
Don't start.
That
Like
is a
I'm
conversation.
saying,
That is a
man.
true ass conversation. I done had
Yeah,
that.
don't, yeah.
You know this. We ain't gonna stop on there tonight.
Well, let's move on.
Okay.
shall we?
Can't
Answer
have
this question.
crazy.
You rather 44 or 45?
Without rallying?
What is that?
Yeah, that's not even
Debatable.
45, 46.
shit. If we
Don't do that shit.
keeping
Don't
it
put a
a
47 on
if we
that.
keeping it a buck, I'm talking a bean.
I'm going back to Bill.
Neither one of them affect my life, so I ain't give a damn which one it is. I got a promotion when 45 got in office. I also got a promotion when 44 got in office. My life been straight either way.
Yes, sir.
My taxes wasn't affected, so I've been good. With
Like
either.
you out here, they be like, shit, nigga, they do me.
Right.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, no
if
shit
it was
about
a
a
preference,
plane.
if it was a preference out of one or the other, like my direct life, my immediate everyday, day to day, wasn't affected. Nah, long term, it'll be affected, like depending on who's in. But if we talking about day to day, I did the same shit then that I did fucking now.
Maybe it's because you aren't around certain types of people and you aren't influenced by everyday words, everyday actions that are constant microaggressions that get bigger and bigger.
But that's what I'm saying. Like my day to day not
Now,
affected.
I see a
Yeah.
difference. With 45 in office, it's
there's
like
a
the people that I,
big
it is so funny, the people that I work with, like,
Cutting a lot of shit out of PNP.
oh, bro, they, and the people
So
in
yeah,
general,
so
like, they,
that's what I'm saying. Like my
they
day to day
became a
wasn't affected.
catalyst for the racism. Honestly, they feel
Exactly.
empowered to be as racist as the
And
fuck they want to be now. Yeah.
Shit, y'all dumb ass.
You know, we always do.
And they not.
You didn't all
It's
right.
gonna get worse before it gets up.
Right.
Let me be responsible.
This
with
ain't
that
gonna
one.
God damn.
Especially when, if you win round two.
You're not gonna win round.
Yeah, he ain't getting better.
I'm praying to God. Y'all better hope
I
not.
don't know. I hope not, but
We need to grab. We need to
Where's
all
it going?
get behind a specific candidate versus all these individuals.
That's true too. I think we need to
That's
like.
what the primary for.
Do we have lobbyist groups
Mm.
locally? Locally.
Yeah.
oh, you mean like groundwork people who work try to get out the vote teams?
No. Like the group that people like they have a specific
Like have a
cause.
bill?
They have a specific cause that they're rallying for.
Yeah.
They raising funds for, and they find a candidate that this is okay. You for our fund, you for our cause, and we're gonna put our money into this candidate because you are specifically for this cause, and you're going to do what you are supposed to.
Just had a drink for one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like, how you join one of them?
Jump in.
How do you be a
Hey,
part of?
baby.
How do you be a
Jump
part
in. I want to be a lobbyist.
of a particular lobbyist group that goes with?
Depends on
Start
like,
complaining with them.
like there's
Start
like social work lobby.
Yeah.
You would join the NASW and be a member of that group. And
Okay.
then they
Everybody
have
has a
lobbyists that
lobbyist
they hire.
group.
So
Everybody.
Alright.
it depends on like what group you're in. So just like realtors have a group
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
they have a lobbyist who
Mhm.
they employ who goes out and meet with
Yeah.
legislators.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's see.
All electric companies have.
Oh
lobbyists.
yeah, the Clico got a whole department.
A whole department for that.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's all I've been wondering. Like, you know, you
PNP
need
got a
to.
whole department for it.
right.
How do you get a part of it? How I join this?
Being that. Travel game.
Most lobbyists are former elected officials
Okay. Noted.
Old people.
because they need to know people. They need to know how to work the system.
Right.
So
We really need to learn the government, period, and because it bothers me because I don't know everything, and I be like, this shit is important. So we need to devise a plan. Yeah. All right. It is.
She said something wrong. That shit is important. Bam.
No lie told.
Stamp that shit.
All right, let's talk about Cuba Gooding Jr. right now.
Somebody suck that baby's dick.
what happened?
All right, so right
That
now.
nigga be lit, bro.
So
Oh,
right
God.
now, you know, he got some sexual assault cases against him.
You want
I
to
did
But-
not know that.
Yeah,
She wanted undocumented ones.
Bree, I think you need to put your name in that bucket.
it's like 4 cases going on right now against him, and one woman has went in detail about what he said and what he wanted done. You know, he bit her on her bare breast, and he told right.
How did her breast get bigger?
She probably pulled a titty out. That was her.
Bite your titty too. Shit, you pulling out.
He
Or maybe
told
she had a
her
low cut shirt.
that could be it too.
That's a bare breast.
Yeah, I know. I be out here.
I mean,
You
low
always
cut,
think
low
about
enough.
First off,
And I'm gonna ask you to. Oh, fine.
well,
Mm-hmm. Anyway, But he asked her to sit on his face and pee in his mouth.
Oh, damn.
What time was it? And where were they?
Wait, I need to repeat it.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
What happened?
He bit her on her bare breast.
On her bare breast.
Yeah.
On her boobage.
Like, pulled it
All the
down.
naked booty.
I don't
No,
know.
it
I
could
don't
be
know.
cleavage.
I know, that was it.
I don't know how that
It
situation
don't matter.
started.
It don't matter. It does matter.
He
If
titty was out there.
the picture of
What is considered a bare titty?
Exactly.
The skin.
Bare titty is nip out.
No. He didn't
Okay.
bite it
Breast,
with the shirt. He
not
bite it on
nipple.
the skin.
Breast.
how
So
did
wait, if she was wearing a
The
low
whole
cut
thing
shirt,
in the
Right.
breast.
I
You
think
know,
it's
in
just
the breast.
cleavage.
So
You
just-
know.
so basically he just put his face with like, oh.
Yeah.
That's
Motorboated.
Yeah.
Motorboated.
He hit her
So he asked
No, he motorboated.
he
That's
asked
it.
her this after he.
After he bit her. He
He
bit her.
probably did that, whispered in her ear.
Okay, my question is,
How
did
she
she
bite
push
the
her
wrist
way when he bit?
I don't know.
Or did she like it?
Well, she's filing for a sexual assault right now.
AJ, this is a question. It's just a question.
You know
That's
what I'm
why I
Hey,
said,
hold on.
what
First
time
things
was
first.
it? And where were
We've
they?
seen a lot of cases
Make a big
filed
difference.
after it's
I see
been
you over here
consensual.
thinking.
Make a big difference.
I am.
First
I'm
off,
like to hear what you say before
I'm not fucking with no nigga to tell me to pee in his mouth.
Well,
It's
what
still
if
you.
she pushed away? He still said it.
Right.
Technically, you already
Nah,
do pee
let me
in
see
his
your
mouth.
mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, no.
If you're a squirrel, you pee.
Hey, yo, let me see your mouth.
Half pee, half nurse.
No.
That's half pee, half nut. Squirting is half pee, half nut.
Maybe he was referring to that
Don't
when
say
he asked her
half.
to
Maybe
pee in his
That's
mouth.
what protection
That's not.
Maybe 5%.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't that. You just pushing that shit out.
Maybe.
I hate these people.
I'm so sick of y'all.
5%.
Huh? But
Oh my God.
but like, what if he was asking her like, "I wanted you to come in my mouth"? That's what he was saying.
That's what probably it meant.
I don't think that's. I don't think so.
Some people are illiterate and may think that.
Dang it. Not.
Some people, but yeah.
James face.
I just need to know like the context of this situation.
Don't ever
Was it
thought
right? No.
No.
But again,
Now,
I need to know the
AJ.
context
Was it
AJ?
4 o'clock?
of the situation.
What they were on? It's 12 o'clock at night. They was on the way to his hotel room anyway.
Grandma always say, anything open after 1.
That's why. Hey, what time was it?
Hospital
And where were they?
and legs.
All right.
That's
That's it.
So he was out there.
Walmart.
I wasn't in no hospital, Grandma.
And Motel 6.
Walmart be
I
open.
be out there one. I'm not.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But you
Why-
ain't pursuing
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
See, if you put set up, she
I'm sitting
Go
up here
behind
at 2
him.
o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting here. I'm here in the
2 o'clock in the
studio.
morning.
he pursuing
But it
nothing.
could be a guy and he'll biting your bare titty.
Or it could just be a guy
We
who's
don't know.
chilling. Y'all could just be friends.
Right.
Or, and he bite her
bite
bare titty.
her
And try to say, I did
How you
have a
got
friend.
But we
close enough.
don't know if she pushed him off after
That's
the
what I'm
night.
saying. Like, how
Hold
do you
on.
get
The
close
question
enough
is,
to
did she
bite
push
her
him off,
and
or
then
was she
ask
like,
her a question?
So here's the thing: if he's in a position of
He trying to
authority,
correct
and
you.
she may have been like, "Oh, stop," and like trying to
Like,
let it down.
you know,
saw the
and
same
he was
thing
still
when
kind of
We
like,
are, so, and
And
by all
he took a
means,
kangaroo
I
pill.
am not victim blaming in
I'm
this
not.
situation.
I'm not. I
Alright.
just want to know the whole
I just
story.
need to get an understanding
I need to know
of
that.
how
now
that
it's-
nigga bite your titty
Listen.
and then ask you,
Sit on my face and pee in my mouth.
sit in my
I'm trying to
face.
figure out.
He
Like,
got 2 statements off after he bit your titty. Like what?
He
She
said-
can't,
You didn't
she
slap
can't,
him?
she can't
You
mute
just
his
slapped him.
ass.
You ain't pushed
Like
him.
I said, she could still push him in his ass, like, yeah, you know, like that. Does that make sense?
Bree,
Ah, sit in my
you
face.
on Bourbon Street.
Tell your story, Bree.
No, damn that. You on Bourbon Street. Niggas just come up
I
to
want to hear Bree's story.
you. You gonna hear it too.
you gonna get to hear it.
Nigga come
I
up
don't
to
feel
you.
that's a
Bite
story
your
we need to
tip.
tell
What's
in
your?
this podcast.
Huh?
First off, we ain't biting no titties on Bree.
First of all,
No.
he didn't get
Oh,
no close.
bitch.
Now mind you,
You
you drunk.
drunk.
You try to fight Brian.
You drunk.
Kim, Bree, anybody.
We're gonna
Take
take
his
that.
kneecaps out.
Exactly.
He gotta
So you're not gonna be by yourself. You're gonna have a group of people with you. Apparently, she was not with a group of people.
Like, so what if it was like fucking 2 in the afternoon?
Nah, if it's 2 in the afternoon, he's a lit.
Broad daylight.
He broad daylight.
daylight.
Just gonna sit on my face and pee on me.
They need her picture and titty biter. Alright?
He thought she liked that kind of shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, Bree,
Yes.
everybody want to get story.
Yeah,
You want that
Bree
story?
said-
Habitual titty biter.
He's an habitual titty
He
biter.
really is.
He really is.
You get your titty?
No.
Nah.
She had hers covered up.
It was mine.
Leave.
But, So 4 a.m. on Bourbon Street.
Picture it.
Me and my friend was in one of the clubs.
Time and location is important.
Time and location.
I think
4
it was
a.m.
around there,
Bourbon Street.
3-ish, 4-ish.
Yeah.
3,
Okay.
4.
And
Check
we're
style, check one, two,
about to walk out one of the clubs, and I get a tap on my shoulder. Mind you, I don't know anybody else other than my friend because I don't know nobody in New Orleans. So I turn around.
Could have been
It's
TJ.
it could have been.
Bitch!
No,
That gonna whoop
I
your
would have heard that. I would have heard that. He said that. He was like, "Great."
Oh
What's
man,
up?
TJ gonna whoop Chico ass, man.
It wasn't me who said it, DJ.
Uh,
So, yeah, I get a tap, turn around, it's Cuba Gooding Jr. And I'm looking, I'm just like,
Is
is
you
that?
on the radio?
No, I'm tripping.
Not
It looked
radio.
like in my mind. And he's like, I just want to let you know that you're so beautiful, drunk. Stupid drunk. And so I'm like, okay, cool. Well, let's get this picture real quick. Take the picture, and he bites on my friend's titty and moves along.
He's a habitual titty muncher.
But did he then ask her to sit
No,
on his
it didn't go that far.
So.
But my friend
Did
was
she-
stunned because she
stunned.
didn't
What the
expect it to happen.
Right.
She was
You
like,
know,
what
she
the
didn't expect it to happen.
So
she
she
didn't
just
know what
like
to
she
say.
just stood there froze.
Basically, for at least 5 seconds.
Yeah, so I can see
You
how
know?
he come in the ear.
And she was just kind of like,
Right.
My face.
and he walked
my
out.
face.
And
Second
he
row.
drunkenly walked out.
I sit on my face and be in my
What
mouth.
the
And that's how, you
Radio
know, it was
finna
the
get
story.
got.
So,
And that is the
He should have
story
been
of
fighting
how
the Temptations.
he's a habitual titty like that.
so
This is real.
when I hear these stories, I'm like,
And especially again from a person who was in the middle of the club that said somebody suck that baby dick out of nowhere.
I'm done.
with no context.
I was lost as fuck. That shit was hilarious.
With
though.
no
What kind of
context.
Yeah, they do.
He may be radio.
Right.
He's still in character.
Radio character.
We get your
He
story
just
right
might
around
be,
with it.
I don't
Get your
know.
story around with it.
That's the best we can do for you, fam.
Right.
Bro,
All right.
something
Hey,
ain't right.
Camp at Bird.
Show me the money.
Hey.
Yo,
Oh my god, man.
that
I
man
don't knock
popped
him for going around biting titties.
he popped the kangaroo pill.
No, I don't knock him.
That's different. That
We
can't
had
be
talked about
different
that,
from
yeah.
y'all for y'all than it is for us.
Bro,
I'm gonna make a YouTube video about my story and go viral. I'm gonna make a YouTube video on my story and go viral.
okay, have y'all seen the viral post about the kangaroo pill?
I have not.
What?
I just heard about it.
Bro.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. But you told me.
So yeah, it's like okay, so it's like a pill that enhances the woman's sex drive, like times 10.
It's a hit
Kangaroo.
Yes, so that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like
It's
pills.
a trail?
She on
It's-
Brown, baby.
Getting trail slam? You know what I'm saying?
It lasts for 72 hours.
72
What
hours.
lasts 72 hours?
This kangaroo pill.
Oh, for women?
Yes.
Nah, they bitching about a man.
That's how you get
long
the
enough.
titty.
Now you gonna get. Now you gonna get a 74-hour fucking bill.
You biting titty.
Right.
That's why you
Right,
right, in that man mouth.
So you take the pill in about 20 to 27 minutes. It's take effect. You like your body get extra sensitive. You feel everything. And I was
So y'all test this out?
no.
Oh.
I just read.
I don't know no question.
She talking about
You feel it?
Hold on. So everybody stop reading reports
The
now.
story was real descriptive.
James, I think they tested this out.
I read 2 stories.
Mm-hmm.
And then people in the comments was like, yes, this is true. This worked. This has happened to me. This one girl, it was
I don't believe all comments.
Me either. I felt like it was the first story. I felt like, oh, they just made this up. to
but
sell
the local girl, it was a local girl that did it, and her story was very
on the
descriptive.
Local girl like
She was on
Ellie.
it.
Yeah, she was here.
She was on
She
the
went.
What was it?
What's her name?
I'm trying to say that
Let's
girl.
find out. Let me find out you out here.
I'm not. If
I
she
just need
wanna,
to.
if she wants to come in and tell her story, she definitely can.
Okay.
But she went to Cindy's
Make sure I'm in town.
and she went to Cindy's. She
Shout out
bought
to
the
Cindy.
she
We'll
bought the
wrap up at Cindy's.
pill, and
Mick 'em.
she
Oh, yeah, we got
told
Cindy's.
it.
I don't
That's
know.
where.
Yeah, no. It's a Cindy's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cindy's on Coliseum.
Yeah,
But
well,
she was
Cindy's.
like telling her story, like how it happened, how she felt, and she was like, "Now I didn't even want to marry her." So I was like,
Did she meet
I wanna see my
Cuba Gooding Jr.?
I know.
I know you do. I believe you do.
I'm lucky tempted to try it though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, Kim ain't saying shit to you.
You need to make
You
sure
don't
you attempt to
I know for a
Oh,
fact
God.
you supposed to try
have
it.
someone lined up.
Now I know what's going on.
Someone lined
So
up.
Rick,
Yes. Yeah.
you want
Otherwise, you're going to be a hoe.
in a relationship. You want
What?
to try that?
Okay. I'm
Damn.
good.
You're going to get real frisky.
Who next?
Nothing with-
Who next?
Nah. Look this shit on Google.
Look up, but it's. But I also
the
saw.
girl who's not from here. Her name
Wait a minute, hold on. First things first.
Mm-hmm.
You got too many women already complaining about men don't
But
last so long. Now
there's
you
a
want to pop
pill.
a pill.
But it's
That's
a
gonna have you
pill.
last
You got
72
to
hours.
take the man
And then
kangaroo
on
shit
top of
stay
that,
hard this whole
wait,
time.
I was gonna say on top of
You
that,
can't
it
even
lasts
shut
longer
that
than
shit
a
off.
fucking Viagra.
Boy, he'll die. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm going on. I'm like, this pill is 72 hours. A fucking Viagra
You
don't
gonna
last
have
that
to
goddamn
go
long.
Right, but it's a-
He gonna be mad as shit at you.
It's the real deal because Ron Jeremy just
It's
gave a
a,
check.
but it's also a pill for men too.
So I
Fuck
think
it,
our
he
kangaroo
take it.
man too.
If he fucking around lasting 72 hours, he gonna die.
It say 72. It say 72 hours.
He gonna
on
legit
there.
die.
Ron German don't need to still be fucking.
Yeah.
That's the
Kangaroo.
word.
First of all, he's still
Okay,
going.
what the fuck? They got a new
Okay.
version of it
See,
already.
It's on Amazon.
see?
Oh, I
Amazon.
thought you were saying it's 2K like this shit costs $2,000.
No.
Nigga, the fuck?
Somebody had it first.
I don't know. I don't know.
Somebody
Don't admit that.
Amazon.
We all can
With the
talk
promise.
It's $14 at Sydney's though.
Oh, you did your research?
I was in the comment section.
Oh, okay.
That pill is $19.99.
People were talking about it.
Oh, I
People
believe it.
were saying that they've definitely used it.
I'm not trying. It sounds like a government experience.
It sounds like an X pill.
Y'all gotta stop taking these unnecessary ass pills.
Like, I don't know what's happening then, but after that, like,
Right.
That come down gonna be a
I
problem.
think what's gonna be is you ought to take the next 2 days off to recover from all the fucking you
So
have
you
to
gotta
be
take
doing.
a
Yeah, she
Friday
said she
morning.
had sex for 6 hours. It wasn't even just
Man,
sex.
I ain't
It
trying to
was
fuck
like,
nobody
It
for
was
Her
just-
lips just flapping like this.
Well, I know dudes that take the Viagra pill and they ain't gonna fuck.
Lips is like this after a while.
Huh?
Them bitches is open.
Dudes and addicts are taking the Viagra pill to go fuck bitches now.
but how is that even enjoyable?
I mean, you
Viagra pill.
hell,
and
that
a
fucking pill lasts
It
72
will what?
hours.
Viagra
Up
pill
to.
and a
You
train.
gotta do something.
in the truck.
Transform the shit out of you.
I think the reason
Not doing that.
Garbage,
But
bro. Oh my
stupid.
god.
I think the reason
Oh
why
my
you
God, they
are
okay.
going so long is because every nerve in your body is kind of sensitive. It's tingling and
You know
you're
what?
jumping.
You
And
know
you're
what?
like,
No.
and
Kim trying to
you-
sell
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
That's how they spread AIDS.
You finna make everybody
No,
like
This
kangaroo.
is not sponsored by Kangaroo
You
Pills.
got
Put it out
damn
there.
waiter
This is
code is
not-
kangaroo.
You gonna need
Yeah,
kangaroo to get that. You gonna need kangaroo
got that
to get
kangaroo?
that right there.
You got that.
You got that
that
roux?
roux on
You got that roux?
You got that rule. You got that rule
That's
on.
that roux.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm low key tempted. I was like, dang.
It ain't
Come
low
on,
key.
nine.
It ain't low key. It's high key like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
That bitch singing like a lion.
She like, I'm
Make
ready.
sure she has someone to do it with.
Oh,
Otherwise,
she gonna have somebody to do it
Oh,
with.
yeah.
I ain't gonna just be popping with me.
yeah, okay, just saying, be ready.
You need to
And
prepare
whoever she
them.
gonna be
Yeah,
with,
that's
somebody
what
else.
I need to prepare them.
Right, they need to be
You like,
ready.
look, this gonna last up to 72 hours.
So
Oh,
if
girl,
you got
yeah.
shit to do for the next 72 hours, you might want to cancel
You
this
gonna
right
cancel
now.
your
Oh,
whole
girl, in
weekend.
her post, the local girl, she was like, she ripped his pants and stuff off of him. That's how
Nah,
it
she
feels.
too
Y'all,
strong.
what on?
She too strong.
Was that
Fuck
on
around
you
and
said?
fuck
over.
So make you
Yeah.
incredible hope while you
No,
fucking?
but not,
I
no,
don't
no.
know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking She-Hulk and shit.
No.
The fuck she got going on?
You know what?
I don't know. Minister,
Don't be a minister.
don't be
no.
minister. Right. Oh, you want a freak?
I hate y'all, bro.
Nah.
I fucking hate y'all. Oh my God.
What the fuck?
That's what's gonna happen right there.
He gonna just be laying there. What
Hey, my
the
boy.
fuck?
Hand it back.
Immediate paintball. And this gonna be him in the bed.
I wasn't
I
ready.
feel like
I don't feel like
Eddie Murphy and Boomerang.
Hey,
Like,
Just
Dumb, bro.
Bro, I was like, dang, I was
that's
just
too
reading.
goddamn long.
That's a long time. That's too long.
You wanna gamble 72 hours?
Can you take like half of it?
so,
Get like a
I
day
was
and a
like,
half?
that's next. I gotta
Put it
remember.
in fours.
Gonna
See what
pop-
happened.
gonna-
Yeah, girl, I don't know about popping the whole pill, huh?
You need that for your honeymoon.
I don't want no parts to this shit.
I don't want to be sensitive. I
It's
know
so
it.
it's so intense.
I have a
for
question.
no reason.
Oh, you going?
I have a question.
Not in that way, but I mean like film yourself taking it, not like filming the
What?
action. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why
Like,
does she need a
what the fuck gonna
We
happen?
don't want to see the
Like, no,
You need to see
no,
your
no,
photo.
what the fuck
Yeah.
You
gonna
need
happen?
to go to
Hold
your
on.
storyline
Yeah,
and
you know
just
what I'm saying?
record.
How you gonna
When
act?
you take it and
Yeah.
just watch yourself like. When you turn that
And
bitch
then
on, you already know what happened.
And describe what you did.
Hey, when the
25 to
podcast
27
over,
minutes.
Kim finna go.
Just start rubbing on her tits before
Kim
we
finna
go.
go.
They gonna realize.
It's like, oh shit.
Oh shit! Stop.
No, I got a question though.
Don't be reaching
Wait a
for
minute,
that.
hold on. We're talking about the effects.
You gonna start
Yeah,
acting
turn on my
crazy.
damn self. Damn, she fine.
That's what I'm gonna be.
Question though. Real quick question. We're talking about all the effects. What about the after effects?
I don't know.
Because this, what I'm worried about
I
is
haven't heard anything
after all of this time you've
You're
been
not.
sexually aroused, what the fuck happens?
Yes, after
Your
you're
body
done,
just shut down.
Your body's gonna be like, fuck this, I quit.
you're
Not
gonna
even
lose
that,
all.
I'm thinking long
pick the
term.
wrong
Like,
nigga.
if it's supposed to make
It's gonna
you
be
so
sore as
much
hell
more
down there.
excited, so much more. What else is said on the package?
It's gonna.
Aroused?
No.
Oh.
Thanks for the time,
Show me the
AJ.
screenshot.
So much more of everything
Yeah.
that leads up to sex. Like, what do you do after that? Will you even be able to
Yes,
reach those
what's
peaks
gonna be the
on your
rest?
own anymore?
What, that's what
Of
I'm
the
saying.
70
Like,
Never happened.
now,
One
now,
and a
You
half
gonna get
hours.
addicted to kangaroo.
It's gonna be 30 minutes.
You gotta take shit every time you about to fuck.
Right.
you could have done that
Come
with
on,
X-Pill.
I'm telling you right now.
And a half hours
You're not finna
left.
find no nigga that's finna fuck you for 72
2
hours.
hours.
I don't want it.
You don't need this. Right?
I know one nigga, you gonna have to have a line of
And he
niggas
gonna
outside.
breathe on her.
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna make your whole slut bucket.
First night is you. Second night is you. Third night is you.
Wow.
Running-
Third hour.
No, I'm saying right. You for real.
You like a porn star.
Third
This
hour.
part of the day is you.
Yeah.
This part of the day is you.
Yeah.
That's what.
It's
That's
an
what.
hourly
The
that's
rate.
Marcus, God rest his soul.
Oh my
Could
god.
not do that shit.
I'm
Pastor
done.
might be able to.
Oh,
Oh,
y'all heard
yeah.
about the pastor?
Oh,
He got
girl,
15 minutes of.
That's why she was
Never
filming.
mind. You know what?
No.
That's the
Wow, she was on
Pastor was all up in that thing.
She was on hour 56.
What pastor you
No.
talking about?
Pastor was all up in that thing.
Bruh.
No, he hasn't.
I
No,
know
you
he's
don't
the
want
will.
this. Alright.
I don't want to see it. I believe both of them.
Okay, so this
Man,
video.
Pastor gave you some pointers.
I don't need no pointers in that.
No,
video.
you know what? I'm gonna be so honest
At
with you
all.
right now. He wasn't even doing that to ooh, he doing it. It wasn't that.
Look at her. You would know.
Because
Wow.
you know them 72 hours.
It wasn't like, oh my God, the pastor, he really is. People all around us, but it's so pastor.
You know what? I'm gonna say this.
It's a
If
real-
she ain't trying to push your head off of her, you ain't doing it right.
Right.
I'm a message
Facts.
y'all.
If she ain't like, all right,
He a
stop,
real
you ain't doing it
pastor.
right.
Ooh, I might have it in
He a real pastor, and he's from Texarkana.
Thanks, bro.
And you ain't using no
And
teeth.
a video of him went viral, you know,
Nope, not in this one.
eating his side chick out.
Oh
And
my God, they got it on deck for you, fam.
so it went
Ricky.
viral. The video,
I'm kind of scared to watch this shit.
People
They
just-
really have this on their phone. Like, you want to see it?
Kim did with no warning.
She warned me.
She did no warning. I was straight up like, oh, that word.
I was at work too, and I was like,
oh, but I had sent this to y'all last night.
What's wrong with his eye?
I didn't get that part.
Oh, the nigga eye. He got the gangster. Oh, this nigga got AIDS. Oh, bitch, you about to die.
Wait.
Die, bitch, die. Oh, god damn.
Oh,
Oh, this nigga got a tumor on his eye.
bruh. I think
Oh,
I sent it
shit.
Okay.
Wait.
That nigga about to die of cancer.
Last
Oh,
will and testament.
Oh
But so
my
this-
this is
God.
the last time I eat you, baby. This is about it. Elizabeth, I'm coming home.
I mean, she had a camera like all up in there. I was like, he didn't stop her from doing it.
My question
He was
is,
all
if
about
she
it.
is,
Doing
if
that.
she is
He's
filming,
enjoying
you ain't
that
doing
thing.
nothing. If
Right,
she
but
is
she was like, she was
yeah.
bad, and she was like, and you know, it was a few
She
She
fake
was
balls.
plotting the whole time.
She is like, I'm gonna get his ass on camera. I'm gonna get half of this.
You know what?
Boy, that man look like the head deacon. Just
I'm
like,
gonna tell you like this, and this is what if somebody told me. If she ain't trying to push your head off of her, you ain't doing something right. And you gotta
She
use
really
it.
was.
no, not that. Just throw the bitch. Like, yes,
No,
nigga,
it
yes.
Take it.
Right?
It wasn't happening.
All right, look, slow down.
So this
So that might have been his first time eating.
I don't believe it.
Boo.
So this
No,
video
man.
goes viral. He deletes.
They don't do that shit back in the day.
Then he should have some experience.
Right. He deletes his Facebook, but you know how people go search your name and whatever associated comes up. So now his son's Facebook comes up, and it's a picture with him and his son, and people going in on the comments section.
Child, let me tell you about your daddy.
Yes.
I sure hope you doing better than me.
I had so many screenshots from people talking about this shit today.
Yes.
But of course, my phone.
I
Yeah.
didn't see that. That's the first time I've seen that
Right.
cancer survive.
It was hilarious
Chances
all
of-
morning. That's all was
It's
on my timeline.
all. People talking about, oh, well, I guess I gotta go back to church now. You know, right? Since this went viral.
Wow.
So that makes you want to do it?
I guess
That's what
for the
it is.
wrong reason.
I mean, a lot of people, y'all act like it wasn't that great. Didn't look like he was doing that great of a job.
Yeah, some people
but a
don't.
lot of people were like, "Damn, Pastor."
Yes, they
A
really
lot of
were.
I'm about to
people
come
ain't got
holler at
standards
you,
either.
Pastor.
And
A lot of people ain't got standards
A
either.
lot of people have been deprived.
That's
Anyway,
right.
Woo! Because I know
Y'all.
one woman was like, I can't take no man.
I digress.
You got
Y'all,
barely
let
touch
me-
her and she goes,
Let me tell y'all.
Sensitive like that.
That's what
One
I'm
day
saying.
I was getting a pedicure, and this
They
white
ate you like
woman,
that?
Oh my God.
this white woman was sitting next to me, and she was like, "This is the best feeling in life, getting a pedicure." And I was like, "Okay." She's like, "It's better than sex," and I was looking at her like,
Use a laugh.
Well, her all the sensation in her toes, so
I was like, "Sis, you sure?" I looked at her
She
crazy.
was old.
She was
She had to be 75, 80.
she was she looked like she was in her 50s, maybe
Oh
60s.
my God, she lied.
She was.
No,
I
you just ain't getting it right.
right. So it's like a lot of people don't even know their body for real. You know what I'm saying? They don't know their body.
I said that's why she became
Right.
He in my mouth.
Yeah.
Go ahead, baby. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
I think people
Jesus gonna bless my tongue.
that's what the pastor said.
I'm about to go back in the hole.
I'm ready to go in. I'm going back to my office.
But yeah.
we left.
But yeah, I just really feel like people don't know their body, know what, certain things taken, and that shit, people are still living like Celie out
That
here.
shit on the album make her like, no, bitch, you can't eat that.
Yeah.
No, you might have some.
And I'd be like, I'm not gonna deal with
Did
you.
you say living like Celie?
Yes.
She had 2 nuts. Like,
He's so awesome.
Yeah.
She bang.
Yeah,
she
living
bang.
like Celie. But
you need to look at it.
No, I'm good. Alright.
anyway, man, while we talking about people and relationships, let's talk about men and women cheating. So,
Black
That's
women.
topic.
Yeah,
I don't remember this topic.
do men? So it's
Oh, that's a
men.
good time.
Men cheat for ego,
Thank
and
God for
women
coming out. God bless. Good night.
and women cheat for like emotional. For emotions. Do you agree with that statement?
No.
Say that one more time.
Men cheat for ego, and women cheat for emo.
No.
Oh, so you starting your dance turn, all right? Gotcha.
Alright,
I
alright.
think
Hey,
you
that's
go, I
ready
think you go
for
either
those
way, both
fans
ways.
with
I said the same thing.
Mm.
I feel like it could be either way. I've
Especially
definitely.
in this generation.
Yeah.
Man,
Men be
I
wanna
can't-
just. I just wanna
I don't know what y'all talking
You know,
about.
it's
Not a
Oh.
conversation. I'm not in
a
this
lot of
conversation.
times, and
Mhm.
You don't never want to participate.
I have an off-air conversation.
yeah. I just think that a lot of times women get men's emotions mixed up, and a man can
Maybe
sit
men
here
don't be telling them what
and a
they
man
really
can sit
feel.
here and tell you exactly what's on his mind, and they will think it's
Oh,
something.
they
else.
don't believe
Since when?
it. I
When
believe
we
it.
tell you what's on
Well,
the mind?
they
First
might
of all,
they might be real clear
I
about
don't know
not
how
wanting
West
you.
did.
You remember,
I have no
like the
idea.
video.
Yeah.
They might be real clear about not wanting you, and you don't believe them.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna work on them. I'm gonna wear them down.
Bro, that video we watched, that
Yes.
shit pissed me off.
Yes.
What was it?
So it was a video of this guy, and this girl, she was at
Point
his
Cleveland,
house,
thank you.
and she was saying,
Love you guys.
she was like, babe, come watch this movie with me. And he was like, oh, and he on the phone with another girl, and say, yeah, man, give me about 2 or 3 hours, and then you come through, you know what I'm saying? And she heard him, she heard him say this, and she still was like, why you do me? Wait up, why you don't want to spend time with me and get to know me? I really like you. And he was like, you don't really like me. Why do all I do is hang out and watch movies with you. Or
All they do is Netflix.
This is a skit. It was a skit.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It was a skit.
Bitch, I was like,
What the fuck is going on? That is crazy.
I mean, I already seen some YouTube couple scandals today. But, damn.
But he was like, I don't like you. I don't take you out. I don't do anything. I don't do anything for you. We don't barely talk. All we do is get together and have sex. And he was like, I know you got other options of people to talk to. She was like, but I'm choosing you. And he was like, why are you choosing me? Like, I'm offering nothing to you.
And then she kept saying, I feel like
But
you
you
gave
gotta
me a
accept
chance,
that, though.
you would like me.
Yeah.
I feel like you would really like me. Girl.
She was like begging for this man to like her. And then he was like, either you gonna sit here and watch this movie or this other person who waiting on me, they could come through. And she set her ass right there and watched the Netflix movie with him. And I really think they got up from the couch and went to the back after.
Of course. I just thought it was funny because the scenario, even though you could tell it was a skit, it could happen.
It does happen. It's not a can, it does.
I got infuriated. I was like, you dumb bitch. Ain't no way. There's no way.
I mean,
I'm sitting there, dude on the phone, like, yeah, man, we're coming over in 2-3 hours. Well, you don't need me here. Clearly. All right. I'm holler at you.
And she would
And he
rather
would have
stay
been
there
fine
than,
with it.
Yeah, and that's
some
true.
are fine
That's
with
true.
but she would rather stay there than think about him being with somebody
I
else.
was gonna say,
And-
the mindset is a totally different
And
thing.
what he told her was he only wants her. She only wants him because he don't want her.
Yeah.
Because, see,
Exactly.
and like we said, like we've said before, like the men are hunters. They're going after what they can't have. Nowadays, women are going after what they can't have. You know what I mean? And Jay Lee. What's up, JP?
Oh,
What's
okay.
good with you,
I
baby?
was like, I don't know. Maybe it's my cousin.
Nah, it's me.
Oh,
It's
okay.
my family. That's my family.
Goddamn, all your goddamn cousins.
Nah, but
Mika said she has no pride or self-esteem.
What? Oh shit.
The lady
Oh, I
girl.
thought she talking about herself.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I'm like, what?
I was like, the fuck you got going on?
Yeah,
Go get on one of these goddamn kangaroo pills. Get on
Bruh.
back right.
Read minds. Something gotta shake.
What?
Nah,
Maybe,
man.
what if a girl had popped the kangaroo pill? That's why she didn't want to leave.
That would make sense.
Then
That
the whole
whole
situation
lot
makes
makes
Give me a
sense.
chance.
I'm a crackhead. Crackhead with the knee.
Give me a chance.
I'm gonna give you a chance to get to this bedroom.
Give me a couple chances. Just a couple.
But no,
Oh, my
I mean,
girl paying me something here.
This is all bad.
Oh,
But no, I really think though, like you said, I think
Yeah,
that
no, damn well
statement.
that's true, gang.
I know.
I think that
Niggas do the same shit. I want my
statement,
good
I
draw.
want my good draw.
she said she got the
Why
kangaroo
wasn't
pill
that
out
up?
the brunch.
Oh shit! After a brunch, it's up Saturday.
Oh wow.
Well, Mika,
What?
I'm gonna be here.
She off the
I will come back.
She off the
I'm coming.
I hope you ain't got nothing to do
Took it on
with
Friday,
Monday.
right? She gonna be at brunch frisky as a motherfucker.
Woo!
Every time the air blows.
Mimosas on deck. But I also think women can cheat for ego.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Or just because they can.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like people think that women are just so,
My nigga, man.
You think we so delicate and fragile?
No.
Alright,
No. Nobody said delicate or fragile. What we
But
said
I'm just
was
saying.
Not ego, it's revenge.
Not even
No, not even that.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story.
It's
when
for
this is all over.
comfort.
No.
It's for comfort.
Wait.
Alright.
When,
It's like
You gotta think about it. It's psychological for them.
I know I'm putting
Somebody hurt they feelings way back
y'all
when.
gotta stop putting people in
Like
the
somebody
bind.
hurt
That's what
all
niggas
of a
feeling
sudden.
way back
I'm
when.
telling.
All of a sudden.
I know some.
You want
savages,
fuck-
Wait a minute. Niggas be hurt.
bruh.
I didn't say niggas
Wait,
not
no.
the same way.
Say
I'm
niggas be
saying-
hurt from fucking junior
Junior
high.
Exactly.
This one
Hey,
girl
hold
in
on.
junior
I'ma
high
keep
hurt
it-
your feelings,
I'm
and now
gonna
you
keep it a
just
bean.
I don't like
When-
light-skinned girls. When I was
When
in
I
junior high,
was
here she come.
shit, I think this was my
Look, here come my
fucking
hurt.
high school.
Girl.
No, like this like some real shit.
green,
Like
green.
that was the first time I ever got my heart broke. Like when I broke up with my ex. Like and this ain't fucking a while ago. Man, when I told y'all I had a fucking fuck boy summer, Man,
Fuck boy.
everything. Like, I ain't give a damn. I was everywhere. Like, I'm not playing. But, like, to that point of, like, the shit'll happen, and you'll hold that shit forever.
Yeah.
Like, and that's really
gonna
what the
say
fuck
that.
happened.
I was gonna say,
Man, I'm talking. Man.
I'm gonna
Say
say it
what?
like this. I had a lot of stuff happen, and I always ended with clarification because I need to know why this happened. That's just the person I am. So if you cheat on me, okay, what made you do this?
Right.
And for the longest, my ex-wife never gave me that, and it bothered me. So what I did was I took it out on a couple other people.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie. But the moment I got that little piece of clarification on why this happened, I became a totally
That
different
shit real
person.
though.
Ooh.
Man. Nah, man, it's some
so
savage
childish.
ass females out here, man. I
Yeah.
promise.
Y'all gotta talk
promise,
it out,
dog.
bit, laying our titties.
I mean, that's how they get bit though.
She said, we want to help y'all heal that
They
hurt.
don't want
Ain't nobody got time, y'all.
They
This
don't
damn
know.
here.
Wait, hold on.
Shit.
If you know what though, and I hate to say it,
The only thing.
James is over it.
All right, no.
like I'm gonna say
Man,
this: women are best friend and worst enemy at the same time.
Oh man.
Because if I came to somebody and told them something in confidence, you know, we supposed to be together,
Yeah.
and we break up, and she mad about something, everything I told her gonna end up coming out
Right,
in
you
an
can't
argument.
weaponize it.
It's gonna come out in an argument, and
how you
then
work.
You can't weaponize it. Don't weaponize my hurt.
exactly.
I got
A
you.
lot of females I know do that, and I mean, it's even if it's not done on purpose, they'll do just something petty just to hurt you.
Well, there's a line, and
Well,
people
I've
know.
been there. I've done
Oh
some
yeah,
petty
you know how to
things.
ride the line, but like some people will
Ain't no
cross
riding the
it.
line with me nowadays.
Keep
You
my
gonna shut
asses on, get that wall broke down. Stay up. Stay up.
exactly.
Stay
That's
strong.
why-
Like, I'd rather you just be real, like about regardless of how the
Right.
situation end,
Yeah.
whether it end with us like still fucking with each other or not, like just
Right,
fucking let
right.
me know what's up,
Right.
and then again we'll make a fucking decision on whatever the situation gonna be.
Right. I
Like,
mean, it's like I've learned.
I'm for real.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
man.
when I was younger, I
You
didn't
ain't doing
understand
that.
the concept of just having that
People not
discussion.
being real. That's what people.
Exactly.
This is the first step.
Man,
They're
real
being
step.
real.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
100.
never understood that. Let's have this discussion about where this is gonna go, or how I'm going. How we gonna
Yeah,
have
like
it.
Kanye.
No,
I
people
didn't
ain't talking about
know.
shit.
I done had plenty of
Nowadays,
I know,
I'm
like,
like,
I feel like if I get upset, I'll storm off like Kanye.
okay then,
I'm making your ass storm off. I'm staying right where I'm at.
exactly.
And affirm in my word.
I'm going back to old Negro spirits or something. That is.
Man, my nigga in here. I just like,
Right, bruh. But like, I mean, like I said, you gotta have that conversation. No matter, like those saying goes, don't go to bed mad. Like, I feel like you shouldn't leave a
Don't
relationship.
tell me don't be mad.
no.
I said,
To
like
that,
the old saying goes, don't go to bed mad. But I'm not gonna tell you don't go to bed.
There
mad.
are-
I'm gonna
there
tell you
are
let's
a
have
lot
this
of
conversation
times-
before.
Yeah.
there are a lot of times where, just speaking for myself personally, where I may have a situation happen at home to where like we ain't even talking to each other, like to where I may be on one side of the house, she may be on the other side of the house, and we ain't even rocking. But like before I go to sleep though, like even if like we still mad at each other, like I still go like give her a kiss, tell her good night, tell her I love her. Then we go to sleep, we wake up the next day and like shit be straight. But for me, like personally, that shit is important because if I go to bed mad, I'm gonna wake up mad and I'm gonna still carry that shit to the next day. Like that's just,
Dream about it.
you know what I'm saying? Like that shit gonna carry with me.
But y'all saying y'all want to help heal this, yet and still, like
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
know what I'm
older
saying?
sayings,
They gonna swing
like
it.
a lot of older people will be like,
Because it's even if the shit ain't over when you go to sleep, just that little thing, it can lead to an easier conversation the next day. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true too.
because I done calmed down a little bit. I'm like, look,
I didn't
I see
calm
I'm
down.
an asshole.
I like to take a second just to sit back and think like, is this worth breaking up over? Is this worth ending it over?
Yeah.
And if it's not, then we gotta calm down and we gotta talk about it.
Shut your goofy ass up, you still here.
I mean, like, am I willing to make it a big deal?
Yes.
I guess
Yes.
is the thing. So
She's gonna blow it up and be like, okay, now sit down. We're
Nah.
you're not going anywhere because you still love me.
I I just don't like to argue. So
I don't.
Man,
I'm not here for
I
no
mean,
Hey.
Laughing at
like, I don't believe in
I was
arguing.
just
I
talking
believe
to
in
somebody
giving
about
you
this shit.
every piece of
arguing,
what.
bro. Look, chill.
That's a waste of fucking like I ain't got no
Right.
I can't
Like,
put
I
my
believe in
energy in
this.
shit. I ain't finna
I
argue
really
with
believe in
nobody.
conversation.
Like
You still mad at your dumb man?
Cause like I could be mad as I
Nah,
don't know
no
what.
way around. And somebody told you that.
Right, exactly. You make me even more.
Oh.
Oh.
No, the word will be
Just be laughing. Oh, you big mad. Okay.
the word's gonna be
Yeah. You mad?
That's how you
I'm
feel.
over it.
All right then. Say y'all, let's get out of here. Let me talk to y'all later.
I'm going to the studio. Let you think
that's
about
a
that.
fact, Ben.
What you saying?
Me and Bean had some relationship conversations.
Yeah.
I said I'm a relationship therapist.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh.
that's on her.
You give her all this great advice.
Hey. Niggas ain't doing what they need to do. Right? I ain't gonna put
He looking around like
Giving us some good ass advice.
Hey, you know,
Good job.
I
All
try
right,
to.
so we're gonna transition to something that's kind of a little
Right,
touchy.
right.
That was touchy this week.
Tatiana.
Dang. Okay. I was
Oh,
right.
okay.
I was right.
Tatiana.
I was like, what? I thought this was the dementia.
Wait, I saw her open her mouth and then I heard of him like,
I was
am I
like,
going
I thought we weren't gonna discuss this.
It's so serious.
I was like, what else did we have on the board? What was on the docket? I was like, what did I miss?
This nigga dumb, bro.
okay, I went from agreeing to hating.
We was not gonna talk about the dementia people, bro. Chill.
Lord. So let's talk about the dementia people, shall we?
No.
All right.
You already got that word open, can't open.
It's already
You
open.
know what?
might
It's
as well.
some nursing home
No,
workers
no.
that got fired. They had a fight club going with dementia patients,
And
and
they
they
did
was
not
down
remember-
bad.
They did not remember it the next day.
They was
Down
down
bad.
bad for that.
I had to tighten the fuck up.
Real talk,
I mean, on the ground. Oh,
That's
shit.
some funny shit, man.
bruh.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just like, wow, what?
Imagine waking up the next day
Sore.
and like you fucked up. I'm like,
You know these old folk got them strong
No
hands.
family that come and visit.
They can't.
Like, no order.
Me too. What the hell?
What happened?
How you
Look.
even make a fight with you?
Pop
How
Pop
you
was
get in
over
a
there
fight
messing with a
together?
girl. He tried to bite
I
her
don't
on the
know.
titty. She like 2 pieces.
Walter said you was a bitch. Oh, he did, yeah.
They found out about the fight.
if a nigga walk at you like this and whoop your ass, you deserve to get your ass whooped.
You don't get these fisticuffs.
Put him up.
You're walking up like a Notre Dame mascot. You deserve to get your ass whooped.
That shit ain't funny, but it's funny.
All right, man. All right.
All right, so
Right,
Get those
right, man.
fisticuffs up.
all right, so I want to talk about
Okay.
Tatiana Jefferson. She was another person killed at the in Dallas, Fort Worth, Dallas, killed at the hands of the police officer
Bitch ass.
in her own home. Erin
Bitch ass
Dean
police
is the name.
Playing video games with a nephew.
Right. So what happened?
Yes.
Her neighbor saw her door open at 2:00 in the morning. It was open, and instead of being a neighbor and going to knock on the door and like, hey, everything okay? He did he called 911 for them to do a wellness check.
Mm-hmm.
So the police come, but they didn't pull up with the sirens and everything. Like from what I've been reading, they just
No, they just pulled up.
and quietly then came.
Stalked around the house.
Yeah.
And
She
from what
heard
I was
it.
told, she heard it, got her gun, and she had the gun pointed at the window.
No,
Oh,
she
no, no,
didn't.
no.
No, she didn't have a gun pointed.
No, I'm just saying, from what I heard,
No, there was a gun in the
there
house,
was a gun in the house.
but there was no gun pointed to the police officer.
Right, there was,
Yeah.
this was in the, one of the police reports, supposedly,
Mm-hmm.
that
I
she,
can't believe that shit.
I didn't say I believed it, I was just telling you what I heard
Go
before
ahead.
she gave us the facts back.
Go
Preludes.
ahead.
But, basically, they tried to say that she had a gun, pointing at the policeman, and then,
He shot.
yeah, he shot.
But all
But
in
to find
actuality, she just was moving around her house trying to see what's going on, and he shot.
Yes.
in all actuality, if she was in her house with a fucking gun pointed at him, she
Right.
still was in the
Right.
right.
Right, because he didn't announce himself.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm like, you doing a wellness check as a police officer. You should have went and knocked on the fucking door,
Right.
regardless of.
From jump.
I'm finna look around. You got the right to say, "Hey, police officer, is
Well, see,
anybody all right? Is anybody in here?" You
they're
should have
supposed
came and gave some type of
When
fucking
they come
announcement.
up to your home to do any type of wellness check, they're supposed to announce themselves.
Yeah.
They don't have
What
the
the hell
right
you
to-
lurking around looking
So
at the windows and shit for?
this was my thing with the shit too. It's like we've had all of these different situations that happened and shit. You can go back 5 years.
Yeah,
right?
period.
It's
Yeah.
been a, it's been a spike in like the way that it's consumed in terms of like everyone having access to seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's been happening. If we just go back just 5 years, of
Right.
how many times this has happened?
Right.
This was a new police officer who knew of these situations happening, who just started and did exactly what he saw
Yeah.
in the past 5 years.
For the
Like,
other- yeah.
so what type of training is in place to where
They teaching them that.
you are brand new and you did something that's been happening,
Mm-hmm.
and we ain't even got to go back like that far. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, this is recent history, and you came in as a new officer and did the exact thing that's like
Right.
causing issues
In
and why people
society.
don't trust y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's shit like that that's kind of like, what the fuck y'all got going on? And then being weeks removed from, well, not even weeks removed,
Right.
but like, you know what I'm saying, a couple days removed
With
from
the whole
the
Amber
Amber
Geiger
Geiger
situation.
verdict. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's kind of like,
And here you go.
What the fuck
He
going on?
resigns. He resigns before getting fired. He resigns, but they did charge him with murder, so he went to jail. But he also did his bond, a $200,000 bond, and he you know.
And that's something I don't understand. Like, you
What the
like
fuck is
$200,000. Like,
$200,000?
if he was black and did the same
The
shit,
pastor,
oh my
right.
God. He was black, did the
well, it's
same
only
thing.
what, $2,000?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
100%. Yeah,
Huh?
The pastor.
the pastor from Chicago. He was
10%
from
is
Chicago. huh?
20,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, I'm sorry. It's 20.
pastor from Chicago.
Wait, what? Y'all got me
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up.
The pastor, that's the one that paid. Mm-hmm.
Your boy.
Your boy.
Anyway,
Okay.
One,
Anyway.
two, one, eight.
Okay.
That's what you
That
feel.
was in my head.
But-
Yeah, I had it quick. I was quick on my head. 200,000, 10% is 20.
yeah, but yeah, but the whole situation,
Oh,
like,
20?
I'm really,
10%. I'm tripping.
I'm really over
1%.
this whole
That's right.
ordeal.
1% is two.
You know, again, I know we got on here a few weeks ago, and I asked, what do we really need to put in place? We riot, we rally, we outrage on social media. What is the real legitimate next step to stop this shit from happening?
I don't think
There's
a
nothing-
rally does anything.
I was about to
I
say-
want to agree.
There's
It's
nothing
like,
that I
I'm-
think we can do. I think that they need to internally start doing better as far as hiring policemen.
I think
I
that,
think
that's
they
right.
need to start
It's like
training
they
police
scared.
better. Like,
Why are you an officer if you scared? Because that's what you lurking around because you scared of what you might run up on.
Right.
So why the fuck
Right.
are you a police officer if you gonna
'Cause
live in
I'm
that
a
much fear?
Mm-hmm.
You the one that's protecting,
Right.
yet you fearful.
At the same
I
time.
understand that you know you should
there's a
because
certain
I mean,
element of fear.
right. There's a certain element of fear, but you shouldn't let that fear lead
Why do
you.
black people cause so much more fear than white people?
Right. That's
right.
another thing.
That's my issue too.
I just saw a video today on Facebook. This man came out.
Like,
Two
don't have no
police
police
officers
in
came
our
out.
area.
This nigga had a hatchet in his hand. He walking out on the, get out my yard, get out my. That'd have been us. I would have got out the yard with the hatchet in my hand before the motherfucker shot me in my
That's
chest.
why community policing
I thought about
is so
James
important.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
out
my
my
house.
house
Really?
in the neighborhood who know the people who are there. They
Yeah.
get to
Right.
be there all the time. They get to know the people who are
Yeah.
around.
Man,
So
it
they
was,
understand how to react.
when
and
I
how
first
not
moved to
react.
Alabama, it was it's a guy, I believe he's still a police officer now,
Mhm.
but I didn't know him. I didn't even know he was training to be a police officer. I knew him because he was always in the neighborhood, like playing basketball with us. Like that's
Right.
literally what I just knew him as the dude who came to the basketball court, and then like randomly one day I saw him like fucking
uniform.
in his uniform and shit, and I was like, the fuck this nigga police officer? But like to State's point, like
Mhm.
shit like that is important because if fucking JJ wilding out on some shit and he pulling up to him, he know him from the neighborhood. It's like, say, bro, like, calm down. Like, you don't need to be
What's
doing,
going on?
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You may already know the issues. Say, like, they roll up on people who are mentally ill. They don't know that.
Mhm.
They think that they're just out there
Right.
acting up.
On
And so
drugs
they
or whatever else.
overreact.
But
And so if you are in the from the beginning, you
Get off my
know
lane.
that
Yes,
this
indeed.
person
Alright.
does this person has this issue, this person
you're
is
involved
taking
in
care
your
of his
community.
grandparents, so that's why he's in this car.
Right.
You know,
Well,
it's not-
then-
or he knows this person.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
he's
So
in this situation.
kind of, cause I always try to like tell both sides of the shit. So kind of playing devil's advocate, like how many people within our community are actually trying to actively be police officers.
Right.
There's a recruitment system in place in the city of Alexandria. I know that for sure.
Right.
So, but I'm saying, but how many people are actually doing? Like, you can be a recruiter and go to these areas and try to get people to come, but if you trying your hardest and people don't want to do it, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just seeing both sides of it. It's kind of like
there are different tactics that need to be put in place to entice people to be officers in the community. There are certain jobs that are more inclined to be police officers, or more. And even if you're not a police officer, you may be somebody who's a consultant, or who is somebody who is just in the neighborhood, like Boys and Girls Club is something that we need.
Right.
If you're there and you get to see these people constantly, even if you're not a police officer, you can relay these situations to the officers so they know what's an issue and what's not an issue.
No.
So.
Our main issue though is that we only get to see the police officer. We don't get to see that person who actually cares about the community. Like there hasn't been one police officer I've seen anywhere who's actually come out and say, "Hey y'all, what y'all doing?"
Oh no, I can. I see it all the time.
Hold on.
Yeah,
No.
all the time.
I'm saying locally.
Yeah.
I can still remember growing up, and this is like it's a crazy random story.
I'm about to say I grew up here.
It's a Chevron, just like by what's the pawn shop? What's the big pawn shop out here? Silver Dollar. So it's a, you know what I mean. It's but it's like a Chevron. It's like right there, like before you get to Overton Street.
Yeah.
So I remember, man, I had to be like fucking 10. But I can remember it was an officer that like my mom knew, but like they were all friends from them growing up. And I was like in the back of a truck, but I was too young to be sitting in the back. I was supposed to be like in the seat. So when we went to drive off, the officer like said hey to everybody, but then it was like hey, like make sure like y'all put him in the truck. Like,
that's what I was
he's not supposed to be
like,
sitting back there. Like so just little stuff like that to where it's somebody.
Like back in the day we had that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
but I see it
up,
nowadays too though. Like even in Alabama, like it's not local to here, but it's local to me. Like I see police officers that come. They may, I don't know, stop in one of the neighborhoods. They may stop at a basketball court. They may come to the mall or some shit like that. So I definitely see it. Like it's
I
just
see people I went to school with who are officers. I have just people that I know who are officers or who are always out and about. So like at Peabody Homecoming, I saw a lot of them. You know, it's like it's things like that, just being out in the neighborhood, getting to know people, letting them know you,
and
so they know that they can come to you.
For me, Mika said she knew guys that were part of APD, but they're going to different cities because the pay damn near doubled.
Right, and that's what I was getting to.
And she also said it's something you damn near have to have a passion for, yet you do risk your life.
That's true.
But you know this signing up.
People are like, pay double, but
you know what?
But also,
the living economy is.
But there's an issue with overpayment. There has been an issue with overpayment because people have complained about police officers getting paid a lot, and there's not really a certificate or any type of extra degree that you need. Like you can go and be a police officer fresh out of high school, you know. So
right now, just walk in there. Hey, I'm
and that I guess that goes into training too. Like if they get people who are more
in the academy, like 2 weeks.
Like I was in the military, and I was like, I wanted to go be a policeman.
Oh, 6 weeks.
Shit, I wasn't gonna make $30 more.
2 weeks out, why they shoot motherfuckers?
You know what I'm saying? Like I was, I've worked as
better training, better officers, but you still have to get better pay.
Right. So, but I mean, it goes back to like I was saying, like I don't see it like I used to see it. It's not the same. Like we have a lot more kids out on the street from what I've seen, just doing wilding out, and the police like. Where I live, right there by Prop Sucker, we got a policeman who sits right there. We have kids walk up and down that street acting ignorant daily. He never gets out of the car. He'll just sit there and watch him and wait for him to do something.
The starting pay is $8.
What?
It's minimum wage.
Nigga.
Wait,
For what?
who said that?
APD.
Oh, you got me fucked all the way in.
Google it.
Call the second.
Like being in the military is still
We gotta call the city. What you go with, man?
Who need to know for
So I'm putting my life on the line for $8.
Somebody Google it.
Hell no, that's
I don't
impossible.
believe that. They make more than that at
That's
Chick-fil-A.
impossible.
I don't believe that.
I say it's my pleasure all day long over getting shot at.
I mean, hell, like when I
Oh,
was
she
in the
said she
military.
asking. You Can we
Oh,
Google
okay.
that? Can
Like-
Hell no, that ain't true. I ain't even gotta look that up.
While you
It
playing, I
came
made
$8.
less when I was in the military.
Mm.
I made less than that while I was in the military. No bullshit. So
Woo!
When?
I don't believe. I can't see no fucking police officer making $8 an hour.
I mean,
Right.
I don't see it jumping up no more than.
Okay, because
10, 12.
somebody told her they quit because the pay wasn't enough. Mika said no,
Yeah.
that's not true. I need the figures though. Is that
Give me some numbers.
I'm pretty sure it makes. I don't know. I'm guessing, but I'm assuming it's around 30,000 a year. Is the starting pay, which is not that much.
$12 an
Still
hour.
$10.
Right,
$12.
it's not that much. However,
$13.
if you're talking about somebody who is like
Mika said
20.
also, but the bulk
With
of their
no-
money comes from outside detail jobs. Like
Right.
covering parades, covering events like they do
The
Culture
mall.
Fest and the
Like,
mall.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, they
Duluth
get paid.
always has an officer on duty, 24 hours a day. I mean, not 24 hours a day.
Almost.
A
Oh,
while
while
the
they
store is
open.
open.
All open.
Yeah, like okay.
So on salary.com it says Alexandria police officers
That's
make
who Roosevelt
from
is.
43,000 to 57.
Mm.
On Glassdoor it say it's from 32,000 to 62,000. Indeed say from 35,000 up to, you might as well say 80,000.
I believe
Depends
that.
on
Oh,
your
yeah,
decoration.
LinkedIn. I mean,
Okay.
Depends on your decoration.
Mhm.
So coming in,
so I mean the lowest amount we're looking at 32,000, which is about like $13,
Mhm.
something like that.
I mean, fresh out of high school, like with no,
Yeah, like just entry level.
yeah, as an entry level job, that's not bad.
Yeah, Packers they paid them
I'm working,
$20 an hour
traffic.
just to sit in the
Shit, you
booth.
can make fucking
Oh,
$8 an hour at fucking produce.
I ain't gonna answer no
But I mean-
calls.
Oh, I'm over here. I'm doing the school right now.
I'm in
see
school
people
zone.
parked over. I saw somebody the other day parked up, knocked out in the APD car. I'm like,
I think this one the other night. I was at a birthday party and it went disarray, and I think the police officer was in the corner was asleep because she went left.
You ain't worried about it.
I was like, "Sir, you don't see this car? This me. You don't see this? We need to
I mean, I
move."
feel like there's a lot of pressure put on people who you're not paying very well.
Yeah, that's true too.
True.
However,
But at the
That's
same
true.
time,
It
you took
creates-
that
that
job.
doesn't
though.
justify
Okay.
you shooting me.
Like you
Yeah,
took
I don't
your
wanna
job.
Okay,
So
but
I
at the
was working
same
so hard
time,
for 8 years and not even thought about getting a raise or even
Okay.
talking about having a raise.
but
And
that's
you tried to have a talk about it, they shut
that's
it.
the job you went into though. You chose that. You can't
I
be
really
mad at
do.
me for.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying that's the
To
job
the
you went
public,
into.
yeah. So I get like
Yeah.
to the
You
you
can't
can't be
sit
mad
here
at
and be
the
mad
public.
at the public for a job
Right,
you
right, I
decided to
got
go
you.
into.
I'm just saying.
But I was
No,
just saying,
no,
I was
not
like,
you.
shit, you took
He
your
felt
job.
hit, yeah.
But
Right.
I'm
So-
pretty sure they
Stay
get
at the
consistent
job.
raises too.
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure they get consistent raises. Too.
Oh yeah.
I think it's like training time and something else, like time off for us. I forgot how it went.
And when you asked about a
I
raise, it was
won't
like,
pretend.
maybe you should add this other skill on there, do this other job.
I mean,
See, now you gonna confuse people because
I'm
people
talking
are
about
talking about your
I'm
job.
talking about me. I'm sorry.
This ain't got nothing to do with the police.
I don't. It don't. I'm
I didn't
sorry.
say, 'cause I-
Like, cause if
Like,
you
they
say
was
that, people
like,
like,
they
you
should
should
8
have left.
years for that,
Yeah.
right?
Cause I was gonna say like
6 months after that.
like when I was doing MP
Amen.
work,
Really,
like
I
if
guess
you
you
go to a
would.
certain class, they get a raise. Y'all niggas,
Period.
boy.
Yeah.
For fun, for sport.
But I wonder how the neighbor feel who called about the wellness check.
He said he
He
was
said
real
he
hurt.
was
He
hurt.
really hurt. He really wished that he had never
He
called.
wish he'd never.
Yeah.
Man.
Because
that's something to hold
I
on.
would have.
Yeah.
I would have.
And the thing is, she was
Me-
pre-med.
But it's
28.
bad because it's
Yeah.
like in that
That's horrible.
Yeah, she went to
in
Zayden.
that
But it
case.
makes you not want to call the police for nothing.
Yeah, like so that's gonna mess up that neighbor because like you were
I'm sorry.
legitimately concerned about the well-being of your
Right.
neighbor.
Yeah.
So
But you
you
should
called
have
law
went over
enforcement.
yourself.
Or
If
you-
Oh,
you
hell
were,
no.
No, he did right.
No.
He did exactly.
No,
No,
you
I,
don't go
You
over.
supposed. If
You don't go
if,
over.
If you know your neighbor,
You do not go
if
over.
that's a problem now. People
wait.
don't.
Wait, no. If the
Wait,
door is
no.
open,
Let
why
me
would you walk in the
finish.
house but you don't know?
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. If you have to build a rapport with your neighbor, you know, okay, dang, the door open. I'm not going in, but I'm knocking on the door. Hey, you good in
If
there?
somebody in there robbing, they gonna come out.
At 2 a.m.
So why? That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like,
2
what?
a.m. That's awkward.
I don't know
I'm just
nobody
gonna
who's
do
gonna go knock on somebody's door if the door
Niggas
open.
Bitch
say,
said
don't
she a
call the
thug.
police for me. I'm a thug. I'm okay.
Right? Don't call my cousin. That's who you
This
call.
this what
Text
I was
my
gonna
phone.
say. This what I was gonna say. Like
Yeah, like I can
And
understand
I
if you
understand
call
what you
them.
mean.
Yeah, see, that's
Bruh.
one thing.
You call them,
That's
but
one
I'm not
thing.
finna fucking walk over
We
there and
got
see what's
neighbors
going
across
on.
the street from us.
That
They-
I am not knocking on their door.
no, I'm not, cause they don't open all the time. They don't open all the time. They had license 3 years.
I don't know.
That door open. I'm sorry. I
Don't know what's gonna close behind it.
So I'm not going over there. I'm not even calling the police to go over there. Door open. Oh, every time I done left from here, door open.
So what about the ones next to them?
The people next to them next across the street.
Next to the people across the street. See, they know that always open. What if you saw they door? You gonna go over there and knock over there at 2 o'clock in the morning?
No, because I'ma know what's going on. Okay, their daughter ran outside.
You ain't gonna know that.
Yeah, I know my neighbors.
Okay, but Kim,
What about
So, now,
the
Phil,
people
what
outside of us this
situation?
way?
What
What's going on there?
situation would
Them
cause
niggas, I
you
don't
to
know shit
walk
about them niggas.
to their house
I know I'm
to knock on the door?
He was her direct neighbor though. They stay in the same duplex.
But if you think something is going on, why would you walk over there? So you gonna put yourself in danger?
I'm calling the police. I'm gonna call Paige.
I'ma call.
I'm not knocking on her door. I'm not
Hell
doing that.
no.
I'm not doing that. I
Okay.
call her, Paige. You good?
okay, here's the thing.
Hell no.
This is what you risk if you go
I'm
over
not
there.
calling the police though.
This is what you risk if you go over there.
I
You
don't
risk
call
you
the police. I
die.
hear gunshots.
You risk
I don't know. Shit, it might be me shooting.
you risk getting shot by me. I mean, it's a lot of risk involved with going over there. Call, find out.
What if you scare her
Exactly.
Right.
Just yell through the door. Are you good?
pop pop, and then somebody in there robbing? Now you shot.
I'm to the
Exactly.
side. I'm
Right.
to the side. I'm not
You
directly
ain't
going.
nowhere.
Case in point.
You to the side.
Kim,
I'm
You
not to the
walking
side.
up to the
Let me be
stage.
honest with you.
Hey,
Hey,
Y'all good? Alright.
what's going on up?
That's not my business.
Then why'd you
Another
go
thing
over
that could
there?
be happening, like
I'm just saying.
It's for the morning.
I don't give a fuck what
she may
time
have
it
a
is.
significant other that's over there beating her ass. You go over there, you get your ass beat too.
catch
I ain't
them
say I was
calls.
walking through the door.
It don't matter. He can run
But I'm saying
outside
you already
every
over
day.
there.
You there, now you mother walk in and say,
You
hey,
done walk
I
on
mean,
the
it could be
porch.
anything. Like you just
That's
don't
why-
know.
You'll call. She ever
Like,
get
nah,
her ass
that's it.
beat.
Hell
That's what
nah.
you'll call the police. Oh, okay.
Whoa.
It's like this. Like I said,
I'm
you
not
risk too much going over there.
I don't trust him.
I mean,
my God, you gotta give
I
me your
don't
name.
trust a lot of police.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jerry.
None of your business.
I was gonna say, I
Just
don't
get
know a lot of
get
police.
over here.
Right, anonymous.
But my thing
Anonymous
is,
caller.
at,
Oh, this is bad.
at 2 in the morning, seeing a
You
door
have to give her them
open,
signs and
I'm
say,
not
I'm a
going
white
over
woman
there.
and put it in your
Yeah.
front.
I mean, as a
yard.
man, I'm not going over there
Yeah, I
because
got you.
I don't know what's on the other side of that door.
I got you.
Now, he did right by calling the police because that's what you're thinking. The police
That's
are
what I'm
going to check
saying.
it
Like
out.
he didn't do
Yeah.
it.
They're
He
not
went
going,
wrong.
to
He
do
did
nothing
that,
crazy.
right.
They went over there for a wellness check. Let's not blow it out of proportion. They are just supposed to go say, hey, is everything okay?
Right. They shouldn't put. They not supposed
You're
to
not
come
supposed
mad
to be-
aggressive.
You're not supposed to be skulking around the house. Okay, let me
Yeah.
see what's going on
Right,
here.
right, right.
You knocking on the door. Hey, is everything okay? That's what was
Right.
supposed to happen.
Now, as an officer, you take your ass through that front door,
Thank
like, and you go see what the hell going
That's
on.
what
Yes.
you're
You
paying
know what I'm
for.
saying?
That's what he is
Yeah.
paying
So,
for.
I'm gonna tell y'all what my interaction with the police and fire department. So one night, me and Bree was leaving from James' house. James like deep off in back. Okay,
How far is it off?
deep off.
28.
Deep.
Colleen?
No, I'm not gonna get the name exact
I
address.
know. I ain't
No,
getting
I didn't say the exact address. I just know the area.
up 28
Yeah.
past fire station.
Okay,
Deep
I know
off.
you at. That's
So
all
we,
you had to
we
say.
coming, and we stay in the pit of the. We stay in the pit of the north. All right, so that's a good little
I
drive.
know where you at.
All right, and
Man,
it's
that's like
it's
10 minutes.
It is like 10
Shit,
minutes.
no.
It really is like 10
when you
minutes,
sleepy,
man.
when you sleepy though.
You
It's
can get anywhere in the area of 15
15 minutes.
minutes.
Nah, 20 minutes.
I used to
is
hit a ball. Like,
Oh,
10 minutes.
really? I can get the voice in 15 minutes.
So it was about 2:30 in the morning,
That just
and
means it's the whole 15 minutes.
and we turned on Elliott Street, and there is a fire in front of B.O.M. store in that little parking
Oh,
lot.
I remember this.
Oh yeah.
Somebody set a fire, and I was like, "What the hell?" You know?
Meanwhile, I was one driving and
Yeah.
didn't see it at all.
She didn't see it. I said, "Bree." I said, "Bree."
I thought I was minding my business.
I called the police. I called the police. I remember I called 911, and they were like, "What's the direct location? What's the direct location?" I was like, on Elliott Street. I don't know the address. So Bree made the block, and we sitting in front. I got the lady address. Like all this whole time, she hounded me about the address. The fire is growing. It's getting bigger. I'm like, I'm just like this whole. I'm
Bree
like,
is
I'm just trying to
I
get
know
home.
Bree is the child is like, I'm fucking
right.
Ma'am, it's on fire at this location. I'll
Right.
see you later.
It's just like I know everybody who, be on them shop there. My cousin, her hair shop is there. And somebody else had a clothing store there. I'm thinking about these people like, I don't, right, I was like, I don't want these people business to set on fire and they don't even know about it. So the 911 lady transferred me to another number. I had to give this other number the same information that I gave the lady from 911. I was like, what the fuck I gave her the information for? Then they took forever to come, and why it take forever to come? The fire growing, it's catching on the flag in front of the store is catching on fire. It's like, so they get the fire truck pulled up, they let it out, and I walked across, let it be known like, yeah, I was the one that called, and it's fine. And it was like, all right, it's all good. An hour after this, mind you, I said it's 2:30 in the morning. An hour after this, about 3:30, almost 4 o'clock, they called me back, and these niggas is harassing me. Asking me, well, what made you call this in? Like, I did the fire.
Right, because they think whoever reported it actually said it.
Yes.
It's a fire. I wanted to go.
Bro, I wouldn't have called you. I was so drove. I was like, why are they harassing me? Like, I'm the one who set the fire. And I'm just being a concerned citizen. And then telling,
because she was sleeping and she was like, fuck y'all.
That's how tunnel vision I was. I was looking wrong. I didn't even see the fire.
And so then 2 weeks after that of me reporting, because also around this whole same time, it was a bunch of fires happening in Alexandria. 2 weeks after that, they called me back again, questioning me. Like I was the one who, I was like, so what was any other vehicles you saw? And I was like, all I know is another vehicle did pass by us going straight ahead, but I knew it was like a truck or something. But those were the people who set the fire.
Oh wow!
Those were the people who set the fire.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was you.
That's how they were trying to make it seem. And I was like, after that point, I was like,
you didn't see a fire.
And she was driving, and I was driving, and it was on my side. It was the driver's side.
She threw a little match. Where you saw that?
Oh shit!
I was that down that mansion, the one that was supposed to be a historical mansion on. On Florence.
Oh no, that happened years ago.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
But this was recent. This was recent.
No,
yeah. And I was like, I would never.
I was like, it was a plantation.
I was like, I would never call the police again.
You talking about
I would never call the police again.
Frogmore is
because they think
like,
how?
No, not Frogmore. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's on Florence. Yeah.
The only thing that's left there is like the two.
The driveway.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But I was like, I would never call the police again because I'm calling it. You antagonizing me. Like I'm the one who did it.
But that's kind of their job, though. It's like I watch a lot of crime shows. That's what I do.
Let me find out.
And they like the person that they suspect first is the person who called it in. So that's why I'm calling.
So you mean to tell me the concerned citizen is the person they consider the person to do it?
I would never call it.
So I hate to see anybody getting robbed because I ain't calling shit.
Don't look for killer call 911.
Somebody got shot. What happened?
So you're not gonna call 911, but you're gonna walk over to somebody's house at 2 in the morning.
Hey,
ask them, hey, y'all alright?
I'm out. Bam.
I might even do that.
What you gonna do?
You better come out. I'm gonna set this shit on fire. Y'all better come out.
That's my answer right there.
She got a bow and arrow.
I'm not.
The cold part about it, they didn't even tell beyond it. I text, I was like, hey, just letting y'all know a fire was at y'all place. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even tell the people that.
They're trying to solve the case.
They was like,
they thought it was my bloody
we know you did it. You shouldn't have called us.
Bro, I was so drunk.
It was one of the officers. The nigga who responded to the call. God damn it.
We was doing this on purpose.
You mean to tell me?
Stall.
Yeah, but I had already at that point in time I had thought there was a conspiracy theory going anyway, because a lot of black-owned businesses were being attacked around that time and set on fire. But that's nothing. All right, man, I'm not gonna hold us high much longer.
I got all the time in the world. Let's go. No.
I'm right here with you, y'all.
No, I'm here till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Anything we missed?
We ain't talking about Kiki Wyatt and her 10 baby, but I don't think. Yeah, nobody ain't down about that.
She real for
Did we talk about K Camp and Prairie View?
Yes, we did.
Did we get to the
I
video?
don't think we did.
I don't think we got to the video.
But
I
every
don't
time we got
think we
a topic,
talked to
he was
K-Camp.
like, K-Cap and Prairie View.
I don't think we
What
talked about
about
the video.
that?
I think we discussed him
Man,
as
man,
a person.
This
Not him.
right for a college.
Why? Wait, what?
See,
See,
we
don't
gotta talk
know.
about
I
it.
was late though. My phone was.
No, it's alright. You wasn't
We
late.
was talking
It's
about it
right
on
time.
camera.
Okay.
Right on
All
time.
right. How can people find you online? What you have coming up next? Agent, no.
AJ Felton 318 across all platforms. I got Just Because 2 dropping within this next month. Don't have a for sure release date, but look out for that. That's on the way. Stream my music at just look for AJ Felton on everything you can find music on.
Starborn Virgo on all social media platforms except Snapchat, Scheme James _85. Ain't got nothing going on but Trap Brunch this Saturday at the Palm. Put it up.
Trap back.
Well, Jerry Senior Photography in the building. I'm just taking pictures. Y'all better catch me. It's up there and stuff there. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, and sticky. Vintage dot prints on everything. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Groovy Mo Souls.
Yeah.
Y'all go get y'all favorite one up to 1K views. He never came back, but it's okay.
He's like, I'm gonna go get the package.
Hey, he was in the
Not my
comments for a
business.
second.
But yeah.
And of course, man, it's your girl True Lady. You already know where to find me, Such a Lady 85 on everything. Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, or just search for the hashtag Catch the Tea. But make sure you are at Trap Brunch this Saturday at the Palm Noir. It's lit.
It's litty.
I can't wait.
Let go.
My outfit came in.
Oh, she gonna be all
So do mine.
sexy.
It's a little bit too much.
And we out.